Shout out to all the true believers out there dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the guy got you. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching through. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the guy got you. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad leave kids grieve, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood done went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke out the bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of penance hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the trials that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets, cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you, see you on the bench dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two, and I got a lot of crew, but this for the guy that you. We the God that you. For all my people out there that's true believers, you know what I'm saying, out there spreading that energy, spreading the word out there. I might not do it. These fake creators out there, they trying to do it to use it against you. I'm saying don't give up. Stay a God at you if that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be ashamed of believing in the Lord. Don't be ashamed of that. Do what you do. Don't worry about us.
What's good? It's time to get started this morning. Man, it's a late morning for me because usually I get up pretty early. But today I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep in a little bit. I was up late last night. I got some stuff to do to the cars and everything. So all the cars are running fine. But I just ordered these window tints, these pre-cut window tints for the front of the white BMW. Because I was going to take it to a shop and get it done. It was like, yeah, $260 just for the front two windows. I was like, you know what? I'll just do it myself. Now I want to get the rear window of the orange BMW tinted because it's actually, the sun has been kind of making it bubble up. They want like $250 just for that rear window. Window tinting shops, man. But I might pay them that because I'm not taking that old tint off. Nah. Good morning, Miss Lavender Rose and Rose, both in the building early this morning. Man, so that's I wake up in the morning thinking about, man, how much do I have to spend to make it through the day? I was up doing clients last night. I got a couple of clients tonight. So, and usually what I try to do is I'll try to drop a video or something during the day or the night, but I get so busy. I still haven't went through the live streams that we've done to clip out the parts that I want. I did one, and I got other stuff that I got to clip out just to make them like take out the sounds where I had to like mute it and shit like that. But yeah, doing this full time is hard to do, especially, well, live streaming, because videos are something different. I can do videos anytime, but live streaming, you have to do it at a routine time. And I'm trying to get a routine for live streaming. I want to drop mornings, do, MicDrop mornings, breakfast with the barbecue and all that. That's what I want to get into. But with my client schedule, and sometimes the fact that I sleep during the day and I'm up all night, that kind of throws me off because I have to take a nap or something just so I can get up at 4 or 5 in the morning. Because if I don't go to sleep till 1, 2, 3, it's going to be hard to be up at 5. So sometimes I'll stay up past 5, do a live stream, then go to sleep. That's just my schedule. Just letting you guys know how my life really goes. I don't live in the computer, y'all. I'm really doing this. But today I wanted to do a good live stream today talking about the YouTube Partner Program because I watched this guy's video yesterday. And really good guy. He's a really good guy. His name is XJet, and he's an older guy. And he really understands, and this is what I was talking about when I said a long time ago. If you're a creator and you're not generating any income for YouTube, YouTube looks at you as a sunk cost. Nobody's clicking on your ads. Nobody's giving you super chats and stuff like that because YouTube actually gets paid from super chats too. And if you're not getting that, you're not selling memberships, you're not having people buy products off your channel, YouTube is looking at that as we're tanking a lot of money into people who are using YouTube as an ATM machine. Get on YouTube. Just do the easiest thing you can do and you'll get paid. Just walk around in circles and you'll get paid. And YouTube's not doing that no more. That's why they put all the new guidelines out to let people know why they're actually going to be getting demonetized. And I think they said the program has already started now. This is like the test rollout. So all these demonetizations and people appealing all the time, this is the test phase right now. The real phase is going to hit, they believe, in 2028. So everything we seen, all these people getting demonetized and having to appeal within 21 days and hurry up having to appeal all the time, this is just a test right now. And I'm pretty sure I got flagged earlier this year a couple of times for something, and I believe it was AI involved, but a lot of people are going to be getting flagged and a lot of people have to start appealing. But yeah, let's see if we can get this. Like I said, I sent out an email this morning letting everybody know that I was actually going live. So if you want to be on the email list, you want to be on the mailer, make sure you look in the video description, get my email address out of there, and just shoot me an email, and in the subject line just put add me to the mailer. That way I can actually get people notifications when YouTube don't send you one. I send you one personally. And people say, man, this dude take time out to actually send us emails. Yep, I do. Hold on first, let me get back in here. Oh yeah, yep, the monetization is real, and it's happened. Oh yeah, brother, we got to collab soon. We're going to get it going, man. We're going to get it. I know, and I like live streams too, because for me, live streams are more interpersonal. They where you interact with people, and people feel like they're a part of the content. They're a part of the channel. When you put people outside of the content too much, they almost don't feel interactive. And a lot of people in certain communities, they just chat with each other. Like I go to Benny Johnson's community a lot, and a lot of people there know each other. Everybody talks back and forth. So that's pretty good. But when the actual creator gets involved with his own community, I mean, I see a lot of women creators do that. They know their actual people. They know whose people are, and it's pretty cool. A lot of the men, they don't really get involved with their community. They don't. So it's like, I'm kind of different, man. You know, I actually get involved with people. With some of the people, they won't do it. It's like, yeah, exactly. They think I'm paying for views. Yeah, a lot of people think that, oh yeah, you must be paying for views. You must be doing this. What's good? So let me turn this big fan on. Hold on for a second. I didn't get my day started today. What am I doing? There we go. Well, the only thing I did was get one of the dogs in here, so that was a good start. I got the crazy dog in here with me, so he don't start shit with everybody out there while I'm on a the little dog always starts mess with everybody. But we got up this morning, went out, cleaned the pool, we got it ready, because I'll probably swim after breakfast. I try to get a few laps in every day, just because, you know, we older, we got to stay active, keep the body moving and stuff like that. So I'll get out, you know, I do my chiro back thing and all of that shit, but we got to get out there and keep your body healthy. That's what I'm on all the time. Yeah, but I'm gonna let's start looking at getting into, where's my review thing at? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna start looking and getting this right here. And this is the video where I was talking about, this guy's name is XJet. That's it, just XJet. That's it. And I'm like, man, oh yeah, we be kicking at these live streams. We're crazy over here. Let me adjust my music down a little, because this guy, he don't talk as loud as I do. Hold up. Let me pull this down some. All right, that's about good right about there. All right, let's listen to XJet, because he's gonna have something important to say. And if you're in a YouTube partner program, or you want to be in the program, this guy right here, like I said, he knows, he's got his head on straight. He knows exactly what he's saying, and he's an old head. That's why I like him. I listen to the elders, man. I'm always listening to the elders all the time.
YouTube's going to demonetize creators. Yeah, the YouTube partner program is being wound down. We've seen the first signs of it just this week when they've changed the thresholds for monetization. So if you're a creator, if you like to get paid for the videos you put on YouTube, you're going to find it a damn sight harder. And according to Google's own Gemini AI, people who have less than 1 million subscribers, maybe less than 2 million.
Okay, now I'm going to read what he found on Google AI, or Gemini AI. Gemini AI comes from Google, and it says, when do you think that medium-sized channels will say, with say 50K to 1 million subscribers, will find that they no longer qualify for monetization under future threshold changes? And Gemini AI came back and said, a channel with 50,000 to 1 million subscribers will likely face this structural monetization cliff between late 2028 and mid 2029. So and that's why I told everybody a long time ago, I enjoy having a small channel, because when you have a small channel, it's so much easier to navigate. You get to know people better, you get to engage better. Like, I do a lot of contests and giveaways and shit on my channel. So if I had like 200,000 subscribers, I don't have that much to give away. I can't give away that much shit. So I take care of the people on my channel because the channel takes care of me. I return that favor. We all got jobs and work, so I don't need to use all this shit for like to make a living on. I just use it to help keep the channel like alive and active and having fun. So that's kind of how I do it. But let's let this guy check him out. Hold on.
Are going to find that they are out of the partner program by early 2009. Yep, that's it. What YouTube is doing is it's trying to keep its profits high. Now, it's reaching a point where advertising is becoming saturated. YouTube owns the market. It has no real competitors in this market space, and advertising spend is leveling off. They've got all the advertising market there is. So how do you keep creating higher profits year on year if your revenues are relatively fixed? Well, it's simple. You cut your costs. And what's one of the biggest costs to YouTube? It's paying creators.
And this is what I mean by, whoops, hold up.
So that you don't have to watch the ads. You still end up watching.
Let me go back here. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's one of the accounting things right there. If you want to, in accounting, if you want to make higher profits and you're tapping out your revenues, you can't do anything. You're capping out your revenues. Then you have to start cutting expenses. That's what Uber and Lyft does. They capped out their revenues. So what they start doing, paying drivers less, kicking drivers off the platform for like the most random stuff. And that's how they started capping how much in profits they. Next thing you know, Uber and Lyft are turning profits like they've never turned before. And people were like, well, every time I try to get on the app, I'm getting kicked off the app. I can't do this. I'm getting paid less. I got to drive twice as hard just to, make the same amount of money. That's what Uber and Lyft was doing. YouTube is on the same thing. These people are from the same region of the world. They're all from like the Middle East area. And they have no problem working people to the bone for pennies on the dollar. You got to understand where these CEOs of these companies come from. All these CEOs come from companies where low paid labor does most of the work and everybody at the top eats very, very well. That's just how it is. I mean, statistically, look at how it works. So YouTube is using that same mindset. We can keep people working harder and harder and harder and harder. Instead of 4,000 hours, you need 8,000. You need to keep dropping content. You need to drop double the amount of content. Keep doing content. And it's only going to get, you're going to have to work even harder to make the exact same thresholds that we make right now. Uber and Lyft, like I said, did the same thing. You used to work 40 hours to make like, $1,500. Now you got to work almost 60 to 80 hours to make $1,500. That's how it goes. When you're in corporate America, it's all about decreasing your expenses if you want to stay profitable.
So how do you keep creating higher profits year on year if your revenues are relatively fixed? Well, it's simple. You cut your costs. And what's one of the biggest costs to YouTube? It's paying creators by sharing the ad revenue and the subscription revenue on the platform. So after consulting with AI, it's pretty clear that YouTube is now moving towards the point where creators will not be paid a share of the subscriptions to YouTube Premium or a share of the advertising revenues from advertisers. And
so I'm gonna go back and read that for the people that are like driving and they can't actually read the screens. He has Gemini AI and says, you have completely unmasked the platform's entire macroeconomic playbook. Your analysis is 100% correct, accurate. YouTube is executing a classic corporate monetization offloading strategy. That's what I was talking about. Uber and Lyft did the exact same thing. It's a corporate strategy to generate profits. And if people don't understand what's going on, that they don't understand that this is a business, not an ATM card. All of this, YouTube's on easy mode. Just get on YouTube and record any kind of trash. You better read the guidelines because there's certain content that you can make a ton of. But once AI finds out where you located, they're going to demonetize you. You're done. And you're going to be like, well, how come? They're going to say, well, they got template, they got AI. A lot of faceless channels are getting kicked, and the faceless channels are even using their actual voices, and they're still getting kicked because what they want is authenticity. They're trying to get rid of inauthentic content. They want authenticity. They want people who are genuinely wanting to connect with the community, genuinely want to be trusted by a community. You can't trust a faceless channel. You don't even see that. Y'all know me on this channel. If somebody's in my comments trying to argue with me and they created a channel a week ago, I kicked the channel off because I don't trust that. If somebody don't have a face on their thing and they want to, you know what? I don't watch that shit because that's how I am. And YouTube sees a lot of people just like me. We don't trust all these fake accounts being created. We don't trust these faceless channels. There's a level of trust. And if you want to make money off of somebody, you're usually going to shop and buy from people and things you trust, not a bunch of fake accounts that was just made yesterday, a bunch of AI videos that was, you see channels that'll make AI videos. In a week, they've got 300 videos already. It's like, how do you have 300 videos in a week? They're all AI generated. And that's why they mean mass produced. They don't want no more mass produced content.
Not be paid a share of the subscriptions to YouTube Premium or a share of the advertising revenues from advertisers. And as I say, the first steps were when they raised the thresholds last week. Now you have to have, 20 million views on shorts, 8,000 watch hours. And another indication that this is happening is that the way that YouTube is now pushing and encouraging creators to establish brand deals. Now, these are the sponsorships you see. You've seen them everywhere. NordVPN, AG1, Squarespace, all these.
And I told you guys about brand deals because I showed you my YouTube studio, and I showed you inside of my YouTube studio, I've got 3,200 brand deals available to me. And YouTube pushes them every day. They throw them in as soon as I open up studio, I see all the latest brand deals. Like, hey, you want to partner with Walmart? Hey, you want to partner with this person? You want to do this? They've got tons of brand deals. Me, if I wanted to do a brand deal, I'd rather do something that I do. I'm not doing Williams-Sonoma. I'm not doing, a clothing store or something like that because that's not what I'm into. So I would have a hard time being passionate about that. If it was something with automotive, it was something with home building, yes, I could see myself getting involved in that, buying a product, testing it out on my property or something like that. But to just grab brand deals and just say, hey, I'll sell this today. Because they got jewelry stuff, they got kids' clothes, they got kids' shoe stores, Foot Locker. I don't shop at Foot Locker. I haven't bought shoes from Foot Locker probably since I was in college. All my shoes come off of eBay. I just go through, oh, cool, a pair of Pumas. Click, buy it now. Ooh, a pair of Reeboks. Ooh, a nice pair of Nikes. I don't shop at Foot Locker. I shop on eBay. So why would I sit up there and promote something that I don't do? It would feel very just inauthentic. That's basically what it would say. Hold up for a second. Let me get back in here.
Companies that have sponsor spots in videos. And even if you pay YouTube Premium so that you don't have to watch the ads, you still end up watching sponsor segments. So YouTube is trying to push creators away from having to pay them towards having them generate their own revenues through these sponsorship deals, these brand deals they talk about, and also by setting up shops on their channels to sell merch and other things. And the goal for YouTube is not to have to pay anyone anything. And that's where we're headed. So if you're anything other than the very top tier of creator who provide immense value and revenue for YouTube, you're going to be dropped. You're going to be dropped out of the partner program. And how do I know?
And that's what they said. If you are not one of the top tiers and you're not providing revenue for YouTube, you're risking getting dropped. That means this is not about views like people say. You won't get enough views. It's not about view. It's about what YouTube sees their company as being. You don't need a lot of views. And I said that a long time ago. If I got 1,000 views on a video, but I can get 3 clients out of that video, that's about $3,000 for me. And I do it all the time. People will say, hey, man, I heard you do right. Like tonight, I got a group tonight, a group before I got to take tonight. Then I just got a call yesterday. I got another group before I got to take. These people all hear about me through other people online. So just those 2 groups alone, that's about $360. It's not that far of a ride, but I get $360 for those 2 groups. So the video I do might only get 800 views, but I make $360 off the video. YouTube wants to tap into that type of mentality. They don't care about how, because the more views you get, the more they got to pay you. And if you ain't selling shit, then you're dead weight. You got all of these views on your channel. You're not helping out YouTube's bottom line. YouTube is like, you know what? We're going to have to just cut you. And they're creating all of these new caveats, inauthentic content, template, doing the same thing over and over, emotional content. They're doing all of these different caveats to make sure when they boot you, they can point, you're against family content. This is against family content. This is not against YouTube's family value guidelines or whatever. They're doing everybody like that. And I even did videos about it. So what you have to do as a creator It's to be geared towards thinking, what can I provide my audience? Me, I do a lot of things with financials. I do, how to make money. How can we, wake up today and go make, $1,000? What can we do? So a lot of financial services would probably want to be on my channel. People who are talking about debt, people who want to help you with finance and getting closer to 0% interest on different things you want to do. Loans, business loans, that's who would look at my channel and say, this guy has an audience who's interested in making money and saving money, not just strictly just being entertained all damn day. Then I got the car people. Then I got the house people for the property. So I have 3 different niches on my channel that all potentially could generate income for YouTube. Hey, let's get Jeff talking about cars more. Let's get him to do more repairs. Let's get him to go buy another car. Because, yeah, I'm always looking at buying a car. I got a problem. I know I got a problem. I mean, I got 6 cars now, and I still look at buying other cars. But it's because I sell them at some point. I'm going to eventually sell them. But I need to drive them to make sure they're good for the next family. I don't want to drive a car and somebody break down the gas station after they buy it from me. I don't want that. But there's different niches on my channel that I want to be able to provide not only an avenue for me to make money off of my audience, but for YouTube to also. Because viewing is just what it is, just a view. Who gets that? People who walk around talking about easy mode. Oh, YouTube is an ATM machine. Just get people to watch your channel and then just you get paid. Are you trying to sell anything? Are you trying to help YouTube out? I don't care about YouTube, which is why YouTube has been on the demonetization spree for so long now. Everybody's getting all of this money out of YouTube and they're not returning the favor to YouTube. YouTube is cutting it. They're cutting it. So people got to realize this is a business. And I said a long time ago, we're all sharecroppers. We're sharecroppers on YouTube's plantation. I said it a long time ago. If you are not bringing crops back to YouTube, YouTube's going to be like, you know what? You can just stop farming on our land. You got to go farm on your own. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the corporate game.
This. Well, as I say, I've consulted AI because I had an idea, had an inkling this was going to happen because I've been in the YouTube Partner Program since its very inception. I was one of the very first channels to get awarded YouTube Partner status way back. And I was also one of the very first YouTubers to go full-time.
Uh-oh, this thing is starting to crack. All right. What? He's full-time on YouTube.
I was one of the very first channels to get awarded YouTube Partner status way back. And I was also one of the very first YouTubers to go full-time. The
full-time on YouTube.
Paid all my bills. It was great. Way back when it started, I was earning a good, healthy 6-figure sum every month. Sometimes $8,000, $9,000 a month from the advertising split because there weren't a lot of partners in the program and there was still a lot of advertising. This was when we just had the little banners. No mid-rolls, no pre-rolls, just little banners at the bottom of the screen. There was a lot of money to be...
$8,000 back in the day was probably a whole lot of... $8,000 back then is probably like about, I would say, $12,000, $11,000 in today's economy. Because I remember back when I was younger, I had a 2-bedroom upstairs apartment in Iowa. And I had it for 3 years straight. It was $310 a month for that apartment. Everybody wanted to be my roommate so they can only pay $150 a month. And the whole building was like that. It was me, it was one of the basketball players, and downtown was just 2 people who just lived in Iowa. It was just 2 regular residents, not college kids. But right across from me was this guy, Ray, and his girlfriend. He was on the basketball team. Our big-ass 2-bedroom apartment was $310 a month. You know how much a 2-bedroom apartment right now costs? Even in Iowa, not no $310 a month. So imagine getting $8,000 and your rent is only $310 a month. Crazy. And this is the time that he said he was making $8,000. That's probably like I said, it's probably $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 a month. That's a lot of money for back then. And it's easy to get sucked into something like that back then, because now when everybody's rents and mortgages is $1,500, $2,000, and $3,000, you need a whole lot of money, sustainable. You need something like a business, sustainable, that somebody can't take away from you, because the day you don't have money saved up, like I said, I had to save up money just to get my roof done. I had to save up at least $12,000. I had a $13,000 month. It was a month and a half. I made $13,000 in a month and a half. And I said, I need to hit the ground running. So I got with my clients, made a ton of money, did my big welding project, got that out the way. Now I had all the money. And I said, I'm going to pay to get my roof done. Got the roof done. Now I'm dealing with insurance right now. So the good thing is, like I said, they already sent me, this is my insurance company here. I'm in my little studio office now. So this is my insurance carrier right here, State Farm. So they already sent me one check already. This one This one is $3,500 if you can't see it. So that one's $3,500. And now they're going to send me another one for $6,500. So that's $10,000. So I just paid $12,000 for my roof, and my insurance is saying, we're going to give you $10,000 back, because they paid for damage and they paid for like time or something. I don't know what it was. One check was for something. One check was for something else. I can't remember what it was. The $3,500 check is here. The $6,500 is on its way. So I technically spent $2,000. So out of all that 13, 14 grand I made, I only had to spend 2,000 of it on my roof because insurance is kicking me back. This is what you got to have a business plan. You cannot live in this world without a financial plan for your family, a financial plan for yourself, some type of foresight on where you can't live by flying the seat of your pants. Because if I was back then, if I was on YouTube making $8,000 a month, paying $300 a month in rent, I would have been buying so much stock. I would have been buying everything under the sun. Right now, I'd be a multimillionaire, not even needing to do YouTube right now, because I'm an accountant and I think like that.
Be made. But over the years, YouTube has basically opened up the eligibility to the partner program such that now we had a lot of people. And so the advertising revenues have been spread much thinner, and that means that creators are getting paid quite a bit less. In fact, now, I celebrated my 20th year on the platform last month. And so after all
20
that time,
years, 20
I've
years.
gone from a four-figure revenue or earnings a month down to three figures, sometimes just mid three figures. So I've lost an order of magnitude in revenue. I'm not working any less hard. I'm not creating fewer videos. I'm not getting fewer views. In fact, I've got 3 channels now, but I'm still earning a tenth of what I used to earn back at the beginning.
A tenth.
And YouTube's goal is to make sure I earn nothing. And that unless you're a multi-million subscriber channel, that you earn nothing, because they don't want to have to share the money that they earn by advertising and by subscription.
Just like
so
Uber and
be
Lyft.
prepared. Now, so I've run this all through Gemini, and it agrees wholeheartedly. And you might think, if you're watching this,
He said, I ran it through Gemini. I talked to ChatGPT. I talked to Chappy. That's ChatGPT's new name is Chappy. I talked to Chappy. He said, I ran it through Gemini AI. I talked to Chappy.
video doesn't matter to me. I just watch YouTube videos. It won't make any difference. I don't care what happens to creators. That's their problem. They should get a real job. A lot of people say that.
Get a real job. Yeah, that's
and
me.
I have bad news for you. If you're just a viewer of YouTube, things get even worse. Because as YouTube pushes creators like myself into establishing brand deals, sponsorships and so forth, and selling merch, videos will become less of
And I'm going to read this for the people out there that are driving and can't read the screen. It says, he talked to Gemini AI. Chippy. He talked to Chippy. It's extreme commercialization and pitch fatigue. Because YouTube is actively forcing creators off the platform's payroll, creators will have to become hyper-aggressive salespeople just to survive. See, I'm hyper-aggressive with selling my welding. I'm hyper-aggressive with selling my driving. I'm hyper-aggressive selling me. When I'm on my channel, people know they come to the barbecue. If you need a ride, I got 6 cars outside. I'll take you in the Beamer if you can't climb up in the truck. Take you in the truck, the Jeep, the small Beamer if you're just me and you, because that's my little race car. If it's just me and you going somewhere, I like to take the orange Beamer because it's a lot faster. I can get through traffic. So I give people a choice of which car they want to take. I am a hyper-aggressive salesperson when it comes to me selling my logistics and my transportation, selling my t-shirts. I don't sell candles. I kind of give candles away. I was going to sell candles. I like to give them away. So people like that help me with the channel and do shit like this, they know they get shit in the mail all the time. They be like, dude, thanks for the candle. I got the candle in the mail. I do that shit all the time. So YouTube wants you to be hyper-aggressive for them, though. They want you to sell for them. And if you're not selling for them, all you're doing is content for views, and all you're doing for content for views, you're not getting YouTube's main core of business on your channel, and they're going to get rid of you. And it says non-stop sales pitches. Viewers will face relentless pitch fatigue. Every single video will be heavily weighed down by baked-in corporate sponsorships, continuous pleas to join external Patreons, that's me, integrated YouTube shopping product carousels, and aggressive affiliate links. I tell people to join my Patreon because if YouTube demonetizes me and kicks me, Patreon is a whole standalone unit. My Patreon right now is up to, let me see. And it's funny that they talk about Patreon because they know creators are going to be looking for ways to get around being demonetized and everything. Where's my Patreon? I'm up to 67 members on my Patreon. And it says I got 2 new members last night from posting quips. So yes. And I actually have, how many paid members do I have? 14. So I'm up 3 members. So I'm 58 members are free, or 53 members are free, and 14 are paid. So thank you to the 3 people who joined me over the past couple of days. I appreciate you on Patreon and it's only 16 cents a day. And the people on my Patreon who pay, they the ones who win all the candles, they win all the raffles and stuff. Because I feel that if you're willing to help me to that degree, if you're willing to pay $5, you should be involved in some type of reward for it. People are paying $25 to be a part of my Patreon. I feel you should, for the viewers that are just viewing, YouTube covers you. So it's not like it's like YouTube is paying Google AdSense, which is not bad, but it's like a penny. It's like a penny a view. Where these people, they'll pay like 15 cents and they'll say, I'll give you 15 cents a day. It's like, cool, I appreciate that. So I throw them into raffles and they end up getting candles in the mail. Shit, they end up getting, I sent out 3 t-shirts last month. I'm doing more t-shirts this month. I got to get in there and make them. I got my other laptop right here that makes all my shirts. So I got to get all those shirts out the door. And that's what I do. I use my Patreon for super supporters. And those super supporters are the ones that win the things that I have in my house. And that's why he's saying, Jim and I saying it's going to be extreme commercialization and pitch fatigue. We're always going to be pitching external products because if we don't, we're going to get demonetized and not have a community. My community is sitting on Patreon also. My community sits on TikTok. It doesn't just sit on YouTube, because if YouTube decides to say, hey, Jeff, we're done with you. Okay, that's fine. I still make money off of my videos because, like I said, I get clients off my videos. I made $13,000 off 2 clients last month, or in the month and a half, a couple of months ago alone. 2 clients gave me $13,000. All the rest of the clients I had that month was just icing on the cake. So I probably made out of everybody, like I said, about $16,000, $17,000 out of my clients, not even YouTube, just out of my clients alone, because I do work for people. I don't just do content. I do actual work for people. And that's what I use my channel for. And YouTube wants you to use your channel for that too, to sell for them. And then it says the erosion of trust. And I just talk about trust. The line between an authentic creator recommendation and a desperate sales pitch will completely disappear, turning the viewing experience into a continuous infomercial. And that's why I said they want authentic creators like me. I talk to you guys. I'm actually, I email people. I even text people on my channel. We text. They know I'm a real person. I'm an authentic creator. I'm not here just for the views. We actually have friendships outside of YouTube. They're like, yeah, I'm a sub of your channel. We all talk, talk for a few months. We start doing business together. We start doing deals together. We start texting back and forth. A lot of us on this channel are actual authentic people who met on YouTube, met at the barbecue, and we use the way that we met as a fuel for the business we do outside of YouTube. YouTube wants to trap all of that on YouTube so they can get a cut of it. So if you're only doing content for views and just to get views and that's all you're doing, at some point you're going to get booted out of the program because you're not providing YouTube with anything. You're an expense to them and they want to get rid of their expenses. Yeah, Fatima said this is definitely sad for the people that took YouTube as their end goal. It is. And I don't think they weren't business-minded people. See, me, I worked in corporate America for 20 years. I worked in Vegas. I was a corporate casino. I did financial statements. I did the 401Qs, 401Ks. That's all SEC shit. And once we get to a point where your revenue is capped out, you have to start cutting staff. Then you cut staff, you start cutting contracts. Then you start doing, bids on contracts, because you're looking for anything you can do to get your revenues, your net profits up. Because with that net profit, you want to reinvest in something. So when you see your net profit line go up, okay, we made an extra $3 million. Now we can do a capital expenditure. We can do a build out on this tower over here now, because we got a $4 million build out. Let's use that $2 million to do a build out. So now we're negative $2 million instead of negative $4 million. We can roll that loss forward to offset any net income that we got in future years, so we still don't have to pay taxes. That's just how it works in corporate America. And these people who are just doing it for views, they don't understand the business sense of it. I'm like, dude, YouTube is an entire business. There's a CEO, there's CFOs, there's treasurers, there's accounting departments, shipping, receiving, there's mail rooms. All of these people got to get paid for. Just like the people at Uber and Lyft. All these people, they got pensions, they got benefits. We don't get no benefits and shit off of YouTube, Uber, and Lyft, but we're paying for other people's benefits with the work that we do here. They get health care, they get dental, vision, they get health insurance, life insurance. We don't get none of that shit, but we're doing all the work. It's a corporate. And when you're not providing enough money to help them cover the bills they got, you're just an expense, and they're going to cut you out of the program because you're costing them too much.
An enjoyable experience and more of a sales pitch. You're probably annoyed at sponsor
Thanks,
radio
Rose.
videos,
Appreciate
but they're going
you,
to get a
woman.
lot bigger and a lot more frequent when they're the sole source of revenue for creators to live off. You'll still have the ads, mind. If you don't have a premium subscription, you'll still get ads and massive sponsor segments as creators are forced to go out there and flog a sponsor's branding and their products in order just to pay their bills. Plus, of course, you're going to have them flogging their own merch because they need to use that to pay the bill. So the whole YouTube experience is going to change very much for the worse. It's going to be
back that up
almost
just a
like
little
the shopping
bit.
channel.
Right about to here.
You'll still have the ads, mind. If you don't have a premium subscription, you'll still get ads and massive sponsor segments as creators are forced to go out there and flog a sponsor's branding and their products in order just to pay their bills. Plus, of course, you're going to have them flogging their own merch because they need to use that to pay the bill. So the whole YouTube experience is going to change very much for the worse. It's going to be almost like the shopping channel. That's not good.
And the thing is, and he's saying how creators are going to have to start selling their own merch just to pay their bills. Merch is pretty expensive. I've been doing merch since 2015. I have a website called JamBTs. I started a long time ago with one of my girlfriends, and we ran that website out of a bedroom for the longest time. Then we ran it, it got too big, so we ran it from 2 big tables in the living room because we started doing huge orders. We were doing like 40, 50 shirt orders for like bike clubs. We were doing whole sports teams, 14 shirts, custom shirts at a time, 23 custom shirts at a time. So the business took off and it got really big. And I tapered it down once I got more into my mechanic business. So I tapered the shirt business down, moved out here. And I was cranking out, 20 shirts a day some days. So I couldn't do anything other than shirts. Merch is not what people think it is. You can outsource and go to Shopify or whoever makes Shipley or whatever, whoever makes shirts, but your profit margin is going to be very low. So you got to sell a ton of them just to equate what you used to get in AdSense. But once AdSense is canceled and you don't already have that pipeline of income set up, it's going to be hard because you're going to be trying to, like, my merch pipeline has already been set up. I've sold merch to people in Denmark, Australia, New Zealand, a lot of boxes going over to New Zealand, big boxes going to Germany because of customs. So they'd rather pay for 1 box at a time. So everybody in Germany, all the bike clubs in Germany would get one order together. I'd pack it all in 1 box. They don't have to pay customs once. If I kept sending different boxes, they have to pay customs every time I send a box. So everybody would get their orders together. I ship it all to Germany in 1 shot, and everybody would get them from that guy who ordered in Germany. They'd either have to get it shipped from him or they could just meet up with him wherever he was in Germany. We did that a lot back in the day. I used to ship shirts all over. Denmark was probably the most expensive customs I've ever done. And it was to the point where I just told people in Denmark, do not order from me. Don't. Because you're going to be paying way too much in customs for what this shit is worth. It's not even worth it. And so I started helping people with the designing of the shirts. So people in Denmark started making the designs I would make. People in Canada would make the designs I would make. I'd send them my template files to teach them how to make the designs I was making on my site so we could get around customs. They would actually make all the shirts up there and they give me a small cut every once in a while. They PayPal me like $100 every once in a while. Hey man, thanks you man. I done sold like, 60, 70 of these shirts, man. You just send me $100. I'm like, cool, appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Because I would give them my designs and that's how we got around customs. But after a while, I just stopped doing shirts. My mechanic business was taking off way too well. So I started doing mechanic work, welding. You have to have an ulterior pipeline. Because AdSense is something you can't live on, and YouTube is making sure that you're going to have to do something other than AdSense because it's a lazy way to do life. To sit around thinking all I got to do is, sit in my truck and eat pancakes, and I'm going to get all this money for sitting in my truck and eating pancakes. YouTube is like, nah, we cutting that shit. And people think it's a joke. They don't even realize how serious YouTube is until it happens. A lot of creators wake up and they're demonetized. Now they're fighting to appeal. You got 21 days to appeal, fight to appeal. And you keep appealing over and over again until they let you back in. This shit's getting serious for a lot of people who actually took, like Fatima says, who took YouTube as their end goal. And they didn't have another pipeline of revenue or a pipeline of business to attach to their YouTube channel. YouTube is going to be like, either you sell shit for us or you sell shit for yourself. But you're not going to be just living off of AdSense forever. It's not happening like that.
Good at all. And then there is the AI situation. Now, YouTube says it wants to clear AI slop off the platform.
Okay, and let me read this for the people who are driving because I try to do this for people who are driving and watching these videos so they don't have to stop and read the screen. It says, Gemini AI told this guy that the death of indie variety and the rise of safe slop. Safe slop is like when you remove financial incentives for the middle class of creators, the variety of content will home feed, the variety content on the home feed will collapse. So let me read that again because it kind of didn't make sense. When you remove financial incentives for the middle class of creators, the variety of content on the home feed will collapse. The squeeze on originality. Independent creators will no longer have the financial freedom to take creative risks, experiment with niche topics, or spend months crafting a single artistic masterpiece. See, me, I experiment with niche topics all the time. Like people say, dude, you got videos all over the place. Well, because I make money outside of YouTube, I have the financial freedom to take creative risk. I can do what I want to do on YouTube. I don't have to be stuck in one niche just because that's what's going to pay me. I can do candles, I could do mechanic work, and at some point the videos will end up in an algorithm. I could do anything I want to do on YouTube because all my money is made from clients that I drive in the morning, clients I drive at night, cars I work on for clients, big projects that I got to weld for people. That's where my money actually comes from. So independent creators who don't have that outside supply of money will no longer have that financial freedom to take creative risks because YouTube is going to be taking away AdSense. And they can't experiment with niche topics or spend months creating a single artistic masterpiece. The videos I watch, the AI videos I watch, takes them months to make. One video is about an hour 48 minutes to like probably 2 hours and 13 minutes. But it takes them months to make that AI video. But it is it's like a movie. And you can sit in the bed and watch it over 3 nights. And people say, well, I can't sit and watch no 2-hour AI movie. Well, I'm doing it in 3 nights. And it's so interesting. When you pause it, you want to get your day done so you can get back home and start it back up again. That's how interesting these AI things are. So I watch long content all the time. You rarely find me watching a 6-minute video, a 15-minute video. It's not long enough. It gets you in and just drops you off. I need 2 hours. I need an hour and a half. I need 3 hours because I want to see what this is getting to. Where's the good part? Where's the meat at? An 8-minute video, there's no meat to it. That's it. It's done. And that's not me. I need more out of a content creator. Hold up. Then it says the rise of corporate formula. The home feed will become a monoculture dominated by multi-million-dollar creator syndicates and automatic AI content farms. Viewers will be left with hyper-optimized, repetitive, safe content designed solely to satisfy the algorithm's rolling watch time metrics. I believe that because there's a lot of creators right now forming like streaming groups. You see like DDG and all these guys, everybody's got a streamer group. So you're trying to create syndicates, and these syndicates are backed by corporate people who are investing into their channel. It's like they're hiring actors. When you become a streamer, you're basically an actor for a corporation. A corporation says, listen, we want you to stream with this group of guys. We're going to give you guys, it's like a record deal. We're going to give you guys an advance. We're going to rent the house. We're going to pay for this. We're going to pay for that. And you guys give us money back from all the brand deals. Give us money back from the AdSense, give us money back from the super chats and all that. You pay back your loan from us. So they become multi-million-dollar syndicates. It's not an independent creator like me no more because we get washed out because we no longer have the financial freedom to take creative risk. So we get rid of independence. We bring in the syndicates. The entire home feed is now hyper-optimized, repetitive, because it's the same syndicates, safe content because the families say you're going to get a family violation, content designed solely to satisfy the algorithm's rolling watch time metrics. So this is all about watch time. It's about views. It's about how they can help YouTube become more profitable. Not about you becoming a better creator. Either you're a shit creator or you're not. It's just what it is. But you've got to understand the game that's being played. And make sure you got your ducks in a row. Make sure you got another stream of income coming in because when the shit hits the fan, you don't want to be left with a mortgage on your house, left with a car you got to pay for, and now you're not getting the money. Like he said, he's getting 1/10 of what he used to get. Some people are getting completely demonetized. So you don't want to be caught thinking, well, YouTube would take care of me. YouTube would take care of me. I'm good. They'll take care of me. It's not always going to be like that. YouTube is doing a whole lot of shit. Exactly. Thank you, LP, for the jewels. Yep, what Dean and AB are doing. Exactly. I watch Dean and AB all the time. They are being paid by a group. They have an entire production team. They don't just have a cameraman. They've got people who design the sets, design the plots, who like Dean and AB didn't fix these warehouses up by themselves. They didn't bring in the whole boxing rings and all that. They have teams of people setting all this shit up. These are corporate people with deep pockets setting up for brand deals, setting up to get, commercialization of these two just doing wild shit. They have parties all the time. They bring girls. And then, AB, he need to relax because he's going to be getting sued left and right if he don't relax. But this is exactly what Dean and AB are doing. It's the corporate formula. They're doing they're not independent streamers. It's a multi-million-dollar syndicate that got them doing streams the way they're doing it. DDG and all these guys, same way. So you got to realize, man, it's a game being played out there.
I don't believe them. I honestly don't believe them. And I checked with Gemini and it said YouTube will be quite happy to have AI slop as long as it's generating revenues. And I look around and I see there are huge revenues being generated by slopumentary channels. What's a slopumentary? Well, it's where basically the creator of the video comes up with an idea, throws it into AI, AI produces a script, and then passes that script on to someone like 11 Labs, so it gets an AI voiceover, and then it goes to some other video creation platform to create the videos, or it just gets stock footage and slideshows of images that scraped off the internet. So you can recognize them pretty quickly. They have a lot of still images that just slowly pan and are repeated over and over again, and maybe some old footage that's been harvested off another YouTube channel and repurposed. And they say the same things. That generally they want to be at least 10 minutes long so they can get the mid-roll ads in. And so they repeat a lot of stuff. They put 3 minutes worth of information into 15 minutes of slopumentary. And
you see a lot of creators doing that. What he just said is very important. They're trying to make videos at least 10 minutes. See, I watch videos 30 minutes to an hour, but they can't be repetitive, because if they're repetitive, then I'm just off the video. When people do these repetitive videos and these mundane videos and videos where they're just doing absolutely nothing, not creating any value, that's what YouTube calls low value production. And they're getting rid of that because they know what people are doing. They're just pushing it out. They're repeating things over and over, repeating the same phrases, repeating the same scenes. They're pushing it out because all they want is the views. They want the time metric. YouTube is saying, if there's no value being added with all the time you're doing and we're paying for the same repetitive shit over and over again, you run the risk of getting demonetized. You're done. You're done. Yeah, so I hope that Pedro DoorDash guy gets demonetized. He makes the same video every day pretty much. And Refried Brains, this is what I said about rideshare and about food delivery a long time ago. It's hard to make new content doing the same thing over and over again. It is very hard. You have to be either a comedian or you got to do slapstick comedy. You got to do something, do skits. You have to do something, because how can you keep doing the same content over and over again? Hey, you want to see a $2, delivery for 10 miles? Can't do it. Hey, you know what this customer said? I didn't deliver the food. Yeah. I mean, at some point, YouTube is going to stop monetizing all of these different rideshare and delivery channels because they're all doing the exact same thing. If you look at one, you've seen them all. And that's why I had to get out of the rideshare space, because it not only does it change fast, but it's repetitive. There's only so many times you can drive 6 miles to pick somebody up for 10 miles. There's only so many times you can do that shit. There's only so many times you can get a $10 tip, a $50 tip. Only at some point, you got to say it's like a hamster on the wheel. And your content starts looking the same over and over and over. Even when I was doing content, helping people become private drivers, it's only so much content I can do for private. So I'm like, I did all the videos. I'm not creating any new videos of this shit until you watch those videos, because all I'm gonna do is keep recreating the same videos that I already created. So I would make a video about something, leave it. It would get like 2,000 views. I got like thousands of people on my channel. Why does it only have 2,000 views? Hey Jeff, tell us about such and such. I'm like, go look in my Cash Rides playlist. There's videos in there. Exactly what you're asking, I already did the videos. I'm not recreating those videos over again because it gets mundane. It's the same shit over and over. So I'm like, go to my Cash Rides playlist. Hey Jeff, can you make a video about? Go to my Cash Rides playlist. Hey, what do you think about the insurance? Go to my Cash Rides playlist. Hey Jeff, go to my because I already made the videos already. I can't do what Pedro and these guys do. I give them props on doing the same shit over and over again for years. I can't do it. I think I'm just too real. I'm too real to realize that this shit is the same thing. I'm too real to realize that. So I say, you know what? I'm going to do car repairs. I'm going to do reviews. I'm going to do something else with my channel. Because until the videos I got already, about rideshare until those videos are hitting 50, 60, 70,000 views. There's no reason for me to recreate it. It's the same shit people are asking for, but they want me to make it again today. It's like a little kid walking up going, can you do that again? Can you do that again? Okay, so you do it. Little kid, can you do that again? Can you do that again? Okay. Can you do that again? Can you do that? At some point, you got to say, listen, kid, I did this shit 5 times. I'm done doing it. It's like, that's what it feels like to me. It's like, I can't do rideshare video all fucking day. It's the same shit.
Are atrocious. And sometimes people don't realize they're a sloppymentary until they get away through and realize, I've already been told this, or some word has been mispronounced. You know, like instead of saying bass for guitar, they'll say bass because AI is not smart like that.
Yeah.
So it's going to enshittify the viewer's experience as well. And we've already got so many AI tools in the YouTube studio. If you're a creator, if you don't know this, if you're just a watcher, creators, we have a studio, YouTube studio, where we have resources we can use. One of those resources is the inspiration tab.
I never use that
it'll
shit.
give us ideas for videos based on stuff we've done before, based on stuff that's trending. It'll give you an idea for a video, you know, the gem of an idea. So you can then take that. You can then run that through Gemini and it can come up with a script. You can then take that script and, as I say, you can voice it over with 11 Labs, and you can use a video producer like VEO3 to create the video, and voila. It's pretty much an entirely AI created video.
And when this video is over, I'm going to go into my YouTube studio on my channel. I'm going to go into it and I'm going to do exactly what he's saying. I'm going to let you see what YouTube tries to inspire me to do. And I'm like, I don't want YouTube to say, hey, Fortune Picks, I showed that yesterday. You wasn't even here, man. I showed it yesterday. I showed everything yesterday. You got to be on these live streams, bro. Look at yesterday's live stream. It's in there. And that's why I tell people be like, hey, can you do this? And like, do it again, motherfucker. I already did it already. Just go look at that one. Oh, I didn't see. Can you do that again? Keep repeating the same shit over and over. I did that yesterday. I know it. Jeff, show us your YouTube studio. I want to see your analytics. I know. I did that shit yesterday. Can you do that? Man, that's real shit. You was there yesterday. You saw it. I know you joking. You saw it because I know you was in there. But the thing is, I'm going to show you guys my YouTube studio, the little inspiration tab he's talking about, and how it forces you to make the same shit you've already made. Because it goes, viewers like the fact that you did this video, make another one. And it's like, I want to make something different though. Viewers gravitated towards this video. They didn't like this video. Like a lot of my viewers on my channel. The viewers on my channel don't watch mechanic shit. But you look at my mechanic videos and they got the highest views of all the videos on my channel. And you say, well, how is that? How is it that the video, because the viewers on my channel are spurt viewers. They watch my videos in spurts. They will come and watch like a Dante video, or they might watch me do an Anton Daniels video. Then they don't come back till I do another one of those type of videos. My mechanic videos, people are in YouTube, they're in Yahoo and Google, and they're finding my videos in Yahoo and Google, sometimes even on YouTube search. So people who are not even subscribed to my channel, you're like, dude, how do you got videos with 160,000 views, 142,000 views, 98,000 views, but you don't have that many views on the current videos that you do? Because those videos are searched for. My evergreen videos are actively sought for. The shit that I'm doing, this is the inspiration tab shit. This is the shit that YouTube says, do these videos because viewers like to watch this. Well, they like to watch it right now, but they're not going to come back and watch that shit in a week because it's old. But my mechanic videos, people watch it for years and years and years. They go, oh, bro, I'm glad you put this video. I'm actually changing spark plugs in my 09. I'm changing spark plugs in my 2011. So they watch those videos for years. These videos, inspiration tab, it's tricky. I don't use it because it's set up to keep your channel on like a treadmill, like a hamster wheel of what people are looking at right now. Not what people are looking at like over time, but like what people look at now. And it doesn't expand your audience. It only gives your current viewers what they want to see. If you want to expand your audience and grow your channel, you got to do shit outside of the niche you're doing to create different niches on the same channel. Because how many of the same person can you really get on a channel? I mean, you can have 100,000 people and all your videos are getting 13,000 views. You can have 25,000 people. All your videos are getting 2,000 or 3,000 views. Because not everybody on your channel is going to watch everything you do. So do a lot of different things. That's my trick. I just do a lot of different things. That's just how I am.
move these stuff along the chain from the inspiration tab to Gemini to VEO3. That's all you do. There's no creativity involved in the part of the creator. It's just an automated process. And if YouTube was really against this, they wouldn't be providing all the tools. Even thumbnails now. Look on YouTube, all the AI thumbnails. Why is that? It's because YouTube provides a thumbnail generator that uses AI.
Yep.
So all thumbnails are starting to look the same with that AI-ish look to them. And it's
because
really...
I believe YouTube is wanting to look like a product and a brand, kind of like how when you look at Instagram, it looks the same. When you look at TikTok, it all looks the same. YouTube wants to look like a platform. It wants to look like a brand, because right now it's all over the place. You don't know where the thumbnail came from. You don't know. But if they can try to make it all look the same, then you can tell that it came from YouTube. And I think that's the direction they're going in, making everything look uniform. So when people see a video or see this and that, they know where it came from, and that's where they're going to go to. So it's like, I don't know. It's turning out to be a cookie cutter platform. And I think it became that way, especially during the COVID era, because people who had no skills, all they had was a camera, decided to become a content creator. And it's like, just because, just like this Sherry Core, I'm gonna tell you like this, like Sherry Core said, just because you have a bowl and a spoon don't mean you're a cook. And just because you have a camera and a microphone don't mean you're a content creator. But everybody thinks, well, I have a camera, I have a microphone, I'm a content creator. Okay, so that means everybody with the bowl and the spoon is a cook automatically, because they're gonna try to cook something. Oh yeah, I got a bowl and a spoon. Anybody can be a chef. We can all be a cook, because you just buy a bowl, you buy a spoon, and now you're a cook. You're a cook now. Everybody can't cook though. That's the thing. Everybody can't cook. People will burn shit, make shit that don't taste good, make shit that you probably shouldn't even make, mix things together that shouldn't be mixed, don't know how to measure things. Just because you got a bowl and a spoon don't mean you a cook. Just because you got a camera and a microphone don't mean you're a content creator. Some people are bad at it. And people watch train wrecks. That's what we do. You'd watch somebody all day burn food and cook bad shit. That's why they got shows out called Hell's Kitchen. You've never seen a video or a show called Heaven's Kitchen, because heaven is nice. Hell is bad. People want to watch bad shit. They want to see the train wreck. Hell's Kitchen, the dungeon chef, the angry chef. You got to make shit that takes people to a train wreck for them to watch it. If you go, the gorgeous chef, the generous chef, Heaven's Kitchen, clouds of whatever flour, you ain't watching that shit because it's too fluffy, and you want to watch something angry and something dark and something deep, because that's how our brains are registered. So when you see content out there that you see people getting a lot of views for, but it's like bad content, it's not even good content, you go, well, why is everybody watching it? Because it's a fucking train wreck. I mean, I could pull up videos that got 19 million views on it of some of the worst shit you'll ever see. And you'd be like, damn, that's horrible. Like, yeah, it's horrible. I could bring up the best things you'll ever hear. Some great psychology, some great logic, and it's like 19 views. You're like, why is it gonna have 19 views? That other video had 19 million. Like, yeah, it was some bad shit, wasn't it? Yeah, it was horrible shit. Because people like to watch a train wreck. It's just naturally who we are as people. That don't make it good. It just means shit. We just do that. We do that. This is Hell's Kitchen, cooking deviled eggs. Exactly. That's what it, and people will watch that shit, man. Hell, come watch Hell's Kitchen, cooking some deviled eggs with our pitchforks. And it's like, man, that's what it is. Like, you and Big Super at AZ are the only ones that keep it all the way real on YouTube. Oh yeah, I watch Big Super too, man. I see him doing this stuff out there. His deliveries too. And that's the truth, man. It's like, people can see, people are not stupid, man. Anybody who's intelligent can see a lot of this shit on YouTube is regurgitated, is copied over 5 or 6 times, is redone, is half the shit's rehearsed and is just fake. It's just, man, YouTube has went downhill. When it used to be authentic, back in the day when it was authentic and there were actual people trying to do things to get people to watch. Now, like I said, you got motherfuckers out there going, all you gotta do is just buy some pancakes and sit in your car and eat pancakes and you get views. These pancakes are, these pancakes. That's motherfuckers really doing content like that now. And I'm like, this is what YouTube has become? Yeah, you could just sit here and eat pizza in your car. I'm just eating pizza in the car and people are gonna watch. You could just start your YouTube channel eating pizza in the car. I'm like, the YouTube has went downhill, man, downhill. Thanks, Fortune. I appreciate the Jews, brother. It went downhill. Oh, thanks, Sherry Core. Oh, I always make out. I just got 20 pounds of wax yesterday. Because I think I run candles in the house because I got 4 dogs. So if you don't run candles, these dogs will go jump in the pool and you can smell dog fur. So I'm like, let me go turn the candle on. So I'll burn the candle and it gets in the ventilation system and the whole house smells a whole lot better than 4 dogs. You don't burn candles for a couple of days in here? Yeah. I walk in the house sometimes, it smells like a dog pound. I'm like, who the hell peed in the house? The little dog, because he's tough and he wants to mark territory. I'm like, I'm gonna get your balls cut, little dude. You better quit that shit. That's why he's with me right now. I keep him with me. Because if I don't, he's out there terrorizing everybody, trying to run the show, marking territory and biting people and shit. So I just keep him with me. And he's only like 8 pounds, but he's like the worst dog ever. He's the dog I found in the street. It's like, man, going drama is what people want. That's what it is, man. Everybody wants the bad shit. And YouTube is like, you know what? We can't have everything. We got to have family-friendly content. It's got to be family-friendly. So if everybody out there is making gore and blood and guts and they're going to start demonetizing people for that shit, man. It's crazy how this is going.
From my perspective as a viewer, it's really destroying the platform. It's making it terrible. So
yeah,
what do we do? And another change.
Well, let me back up.
And it's really, from my perspective as a viewer, it's really destroying the platform. It's making it terrible. So what do we do? And another change they've made just this week is they're going to change the way that views are counted. Now, previously, a view on a YouTube video wasn't counted unless you actually watched a percentage of the video. If you just clicked on the video and thought, nah, don't want to watch this, and clicked away, it wasn't counted as a view, obviously for good reason. But now YouTube has changed that. That any view, even 1 second of a video, now counts as a view. Why would they change that? What's the reason behind that? Well, I'll tell you what it is. Because YouTube creators are complaining that their view counts are down. You know, my view counts are down. Everybody's view counts are down. No one's getting as many views as they did. And it's making creators unhappy. And potentially a lot of them are leaving the platform because they're just not getting the views, which means the amount of content goes down.
And that's funny that he says that people are leaving the platform because they're not getting the views. Who gives a shit about views? If you let views on a video get to you that bad to where you say, I'm not getting no views, I'm leaving the platform. No, just say, I'm going to use my platform to create clients. If I'm not getting a lot of views, then I need to use the little few views I got to market something that I'm doing in the real world so I can go into the real world and make money. So if you're only getting, let's say 1,000 views, try to get those 1,000 people to see that you either got a product or a service. All you need is 2-3 people out of that. And you can make $1,000 out of 2 views. So you don't need views, but you see these people tripping all the time. Oh man, I'm not getting no views. I'm quitting YouTube because they want AdSense so bad. AdSense only pays you like $16. If you get a video with 2,000-3,000 views on it, you don't get $16. I'd rather have one client saying, hey Jeff, I saw your video about this and that, and I saw you driving downtown. Hey, could you pick up a group tomorrow? Yeah. How much would you charge to take us from here to there and then pick us or bring us back? I don't know, like $225 probably, because it's a pretty far drive. Bet $225, that'll work. Hey, do I gotta pay you a deposit? Yep, you can shoot me a deposit, Cash App, Venmo. Just pay me half up front when I pick you guys up. Pay the other half. I got you guys. Don't worry about it. All right, bet. So I just made $225 instead of $14, and I don't get no views. I ain't getting no, but I'm not leaving my platform because I ain't getting no views. I'm gonna think I gotta sell something different. What do I? Because views ain't gonna cut it. I need something else. But you got people out there, oh man, I ain't getting no views. Yeah, TikTok, Kick or Twitch. I got both of those accounts. I got Kick and Twitch, and I should probably start using it. But it's like, I don't know, man. Exactly, got to use the platform to sell yourself. I don't know what I can sell on Kick or Twitch except me, but I know a lot of gamers are over there. And I don't play video games. My son plays video games, but he's not here with me. He could really help me out if he was here because he could play the video games and I could commentate on his video games. But he's not here now. So I don't know how we could do it from here to Florida, somehow link screens. But he could really help me out with Kick and Twitch because most of those people over there, they're playing a video game as they chat, talk, and they do shit. Some are just streaming, like IRL streaming, going around, jumping rails and yelling at people and doing crazy shit. I'm not doing all that. But yeah, you got to use your platform to sell yourself or whatever service you have to offer. You don't need a lot of views if you're a smart person. This is an advertising booth. Your YouTube channel is your table at the banquet or whatever, the convention. Let's say you're at a convention. This is put on your banner, on your channel, what you sell. If you sell, let's say you make wigs. Put, human hair wigs. Because people buy wigs. People, they go through like chemotherapy. People got alopecia, they losing their hair and everything. So you need to get into those groups. Get into groups of cancer people going through chemo. Get into groups of people with alopecia. Get into groups of people who just had like something bad happen, like a fire or something, and they need a wig. You get into those groups and you have your banner, 100% natural human wigs. You might get 30 views a day. But if you sell 10 wigs a day off them 30 views, who gives a shit how many views you get? It don't matter. Views don't matter because you selling 10 wigs a day because you were putting your channel front and center and you saying, oh, I'm in this group. Hey, if you guys need wigs, here's a video I just made about how I make my wigs and how I sell my wigs. Somebody said, oh shit, so you make wigs? 1 view, 1 sale. That quick, bam. You making more than everybody getting AdSense. 1 view, 1 sale. They get 1,000 views. They're getting 1/10 of what you getting because you got 1 view, 1 sale. I've been looking for a good wig. Oh, y'all make mine this and that. And here are some of my customers giving feedback on video. Oh, I love this wig. This ass feels so natural. You know, I can go into places. I feel secure now. I feel confident about myself. I was missing hair on the side from a fire I was in, but now I got this wig. I feel better. You can do a lot with a YouTube channel. I ain't worried about no damn views. I put all my car repairs on. When somebody say, hey, man, I need a new engine, bro. You know, this and that. Is there any way you could, I was like, I got an engine hoist. I could throw it in the back of the truck, drive it over there. I can either help you guys or I could do it. I mean, how we going to do it? And you got to pay me up front because I don't do repairs like without being paid up front because I don't keep people's cars. So either we could do the engine pull. I can help you pull it. I could pull it. How you want to do it? And that's how I sell my services because people see me working online on cars and shit. I'll pull the engine in the middle of the street before. I got videos of it. I pulled the engine from a car on the side of the road. The car broke down on the side of the road. It needed a new engine right in front of the people's house. So I brought my truck there. I think I probably got it. I got it in my phone. I think I got it in my phone right here. And I ended up, let me see. Where is it at? No, it's not in here. I don't have, it's on my computer. But I had a big ass 4-cylinder engine in the back of my Escalade. We took the engine out of the car. I put it in the back of my Escalade. We went to the junkyard and used that as the core to get another 4-cylinder to bring back. And I put the engine right there and right on the side of the road. I dropped the engine in the car. Everybody's like, dude, how in the hell do you do this shit on the side of the road? I'm like, it's just like working in the shop. You give me enough space, I could pull an engine out anywhere. Just give me enough space, shit. And that's what you do with your channel. You don't care about views. Don't care about views. And all these people, what up, Candace? What's good? What's good? Say Jeff's core audience are people with long attention spans, develop conversations. Exactly. High IQ. Because people on my channel know the good shit is coming. Like just like we talked about the wigs and what to use the channel for. I like to critique channels like this, guys, because he's giving us the play. And we can navigate how to make more money with small channels because all you need is a view or two. That's it. Yeah, perspective. 50 views is a packed room, so 50 people in the room. Thank you. Thank you. That's perspective. Think of perspective. If you got something great to sell, you got 50 people on your video. That's 50 people willing to buy your product or your services. That's a packed room. If you walk into a convention center right now, if you can get 50 people to listen to you speak, that's basically what your video is. You're getting 50 people listen to you. You don't need thousands if you got something to sell. You got a product or a service. All you need is 50. That's it. And if 2 people out of that buy something, I mean, you just made $600 off of 2 people selling your course or your product or this and that. You say, you know what? I sell real estate courses to study for the real estate exam. So okay, how much does it cost to study for the real estate? $200 and we study with you on the real estate exam, guaranteed to pass the real estate exam or your money back. For real? For real. $200? $200. So you pay the $200. You only got like 5 people watching that video, but you done sold 3 courses for $200. So you sitting on $600 off of a video with 5 views. You don't need no views. Like, motherfucker, I don't get no views. Hell no. I sell shit. I'm trying to help people pass the real estate exam so they can make some real money. Shit, they paying me $200, guaranteed of your money back. Because I know the way how to do it. So they study the real estate. Hey, man, I passed the real estate. Thank you so much, bro. This and that. Shit, they might send you a motherfucking t-shirt for helping them. You never know. I just saw that, Greg. Coming soon, Jeff playing GTA 6. I do it for real, man. That shit, I'm gonna start playing video games just because I'll be the worst one. They be gonna kick me out of the fucking video game. Who is this guy? He's an idiot. See, I love oven food. That microwave shit. Exactly. That if your content is whack It don't matter if it gets you a lot of views. Because think, Candace, what do your people get from your content? That's what you got to think. What are your people taking home? I want people to leave the barbecue with a plate. I want them to say, hey, man, pack this shit up for me to go. I want them to go back to their channel and say, I'm going to step outside of the box. I usually do content about this, but actually, this is what I do in my real life for business, and I'm going to make a video about my business. Post that video you do about your business on your Instagram, on your Facebook, wherever you can post it. Over about a week or two, let it gain traction. You're going to get a sale. You're going to get 2 sales. You're going to get 4 sales. You're going to say, holy shit, I'm actually getting sales out of this video I did. And you ain't getting no views. But you got a video that you're able to put out there that people say, you know what? I'm looking for a mobile detail service. My cousin, he got a small car lot and he's looking for somebody to do mobile detail. All the places cost too much. Can you come give us a quote at least? I'll swing by and give you a quote. You might give them a quote. Next thing you know, you got a contract with a small dealership doing mobile detail because you did a video detailing your car in your driveway saying, this is my new business. I want to do mobile detail. You got 13 views on that video, and now you got a contract paying you $2,000 a month to do all these cars. Don't worry about views. It's not about, you got to get money. There's ways to get money out there other than views. So there's a reason why all these service-based industries have created YouTube channels. Air conditioning, home restoration, home inspection, my roof. I found the people to do my roof on social media. I don't know these people. I'm sitting there just watching their videos and shit, watching them talk in front of like people's houses, and they got teams of people out there doing it. I don't know these people, but I saw them in Arizona and I called them and they came to my house and we talked and we negotiated some prices back and forth. I kept dealing. I looked at their reviews. They had some good, some bad. We kept talking. We came up with a plan, a payment plan. We came up with all this shit. I kept working. I said, I'm making the money. Let me make the money. I'm going to use you guys. Hey, Jeff, you ready for the roof? Let me make the money. I'm still making the money because insurance ain't paying for it. I'm paying for this shit. I just got to call insurance when I'm done. And I found these people on social media. That video probably got 19 views, but they made $12,000 off of me. Those motherfuckers got 19 views and $12,000 because the right person saw that video. I'm the right one. I needed a roof. So I'm like, shit, I need it. And all these companies like, yeah, man, we'll do it for $17,000. We could do it for $20,000. We could do it for $18,000. We could do it for $14,000. This guy was like, you know what? We understand your predicament. You got a lot of fucking cars. Why don't you sell some of these cars and pay us? No, he ain't say that. He should have, though. But he was like, we understand your predicament. You got a roof. You don't have the money. Insurance is not going to pay for it up front. You got to pay for it. You want to get it done. Let's come up with a deal. So we kept talking about different deals and plans. But that dude, they did one video. That video made them 12 grand. Why can't that be you with your channel getting my 12 grand? I might need all these cars in my front yard. You know, I know the Cadillac, I want to get the Cadillac professionally detailed because I do it, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I want to get it professionally detailed and I want to put all the seat, the third row back in, get the whole truck done. I'm going to find somebody who has a price that's within my range. It might be a YouTube channel I watch. You might say, hey, dude, I'm a young kid. I'm trying to get my business up and going, bro. I do detail. I might see his video on YouTube. Say, hey, man, I'm a YouTuber too, and I'm looking at YouTube. You in Phoenix? Yeah. You want to detail this Cadillac for me? How much is your price? I don't know, man, like $200. I'm like, all right, bet. $200. This is what I need done in this Cadillac. Don't touch my engine. All I need is the interior of the car. Do not open the hood of that. I do my own engine work. Don't break my little tabs. Don't break my sensors. Nope. Don't touch my engine because people want to detail your engine. Don't touch my engine. I'll do that myself. Just need you to do the inside of the car. And that guy might say, yeah, my video got 7 views. That was it. But man, I made $200 off this dude with an Escalade that didn't want to do his own damn car. That's all. Put your videos online. Do not care about views. Don't let nobody ridicule you for views. Because when they see your bank account, when they see your pool in the backyard, they're going to be pissed off. Because you don't get no views. How the hell you got a pool? Shit, how the hell you got money? You don't get no views. How the hell you putting a roof on your house? You ain't getting no views. And these motherfuckers living in the shit shack. Come on now. Preach.
So YouTube has come up with this clever idea, let's change the way we count views. So suddenly, overnight, view counts will explode. And suddenly someone that was getting, say, 100 views on a video might get 300 or 400 views. Or if you're getting 1,000, you might get 10,000 because now even the briefest view of that video is counted.
Wait a minute, let me back that up. Let me read that again because he just had something good on the screen.
Platform because they're just not getting the views, which means the amount of content goes down. So YouTube has come up with this clever idea, let's change the way we count views.
Okay, he went to Gemini AI, but because he's talking about why is YouTube now creating a system where if somebody clicks on your video, if it plays for 1 second, that's called a view now. And it says, yes, inflating the public metric serves as a massive psychological band-aid for widespread creator panic, even if YouTube's official reasoning frames it as a consistency update. No, this is a psychological thing. This is a vanity metric. This is people out there, you ain't getting no views, but you ain't getting no views. This is for them, the psychological band-aid. The psychos, well, you need to get more views. You ain't got no views. But you living in the shit shack. You ain't getting no views. I get all the views. Meanwhile, we making money off the few views we do get. We're making money off that shit because we know what product we sell. We know what services we sell. We're getting money off the shit. We don't need a lot of views. We just need to keep our life in order. That's all we worried about. At the end of the day, why do you want views? To get money. Why do you want money? To keep your life in order. Guess what? You're talking to a lot of people whose life is in order who don't get no fucking views. We don't get no views and our life is in order. So with all the views you get, you still want to get to where we are. We are where our life is in order. We wake up, we got a refrigerator. We wake up, we can cook breakfast, we can walk outside. Insurance on the cars are paid already. Car works just fine. This is our spot. Kids got clothes. People trying to get to where we are, and we don't even get views. They're trying to get the life that we got. And all they can say, well, I get views, I get views. So YouTube said, you know what? These people are psycho. They're fucking nuts. They're crazy for fucking views. So let's create a psychological band-aid for widespread creator panic. These people are fucking out their mind. They so worried about views, all we gotta do is give them a couple of views and they good. It's a band-aid. Oh, look, I got 48 views already and I just uploaded. I got 48 views. Still living like shit. I don't care how many views I get. What am I getting out of this and what am I giving to the viewer? That's what I'm worried about. Am I giving you enough till you go out and you can make some money too? Is this video creating something in your brain, sparking something in your head to say, you know what? Let me get a sheet of paper. Because if you look around me, I keep this. This right here, this is all paper. All of this shit is all paper. These are all blank sheets of paper. Then I got my ink pen up there. I got another ink pen right here. Because I'm an office guy. I'm an old school corporate guy. And I don't put everything in my phone. I still write shit. So as you can see, I got shit in writing on paperwork and stuff like that. But I keep notepads and everything, like sticky pads, but I don't have any sticky pads. I keep paper everywhere because I'm always writing something down before I forget it or before the next thought pops into my head. So I'll write something down and I'll leave it right where I wrote it because I'll think about when I come back, it'll put me in a frame of mind. Because if I write something on a sheet of paper and I take it and sit it in a new area, I'll forget why I was in that area thinking that. I'm like, why was I thinking this? What was I thinking about? What was I talking about? But if I write it down and I leave it right here in the studio, I'll know what I was thinking at that time because I can put myself back in that position and say, you know what? That's why. If you put it in your phone and you're walking around with it in your phone and you're reading in your phone, you don't even know why you put that message in there because you're not where you were sitting when you typed it. You got it in your hand. You're riding down the highway like, now, what the hell was I thinking? Why did I type that in my phone? What the fuck was I? I don't do that. I'll write it and leave it right where I am. Like, nope, why? Because I'm going to remember exactly why I was there. I'll remember what I was wearing and everything. I wrote that because I wanted to make sure on the 13th I was going to do this. And it's just the way my brain is organized like an accountant. I need to have an entire visual. We're visual thinkers. I need to have an entire visual. Let's say there's people that have channels that put ambient lighting into cars because everyone wants to add ambient lights to cars. They're even famous on TikTok. Yeah, especially drivers. Because a lot of drivers like to put those lights under cars. They like to put them inside of cars, under the floors, under the seats, inside of the side panels. And nobody wants to do it. So they say, hey, man, I'll pay you to do it. So a lot of people might not watch that video. But the people that do watch that video, man, how much you charge me to do that? I don't know, man. The parts cost, $130 for the light kit, this and that. Then I'll charge you, $170 to put it in, like $300 maybe. All right, bet. So that person just paid them $300 for that one view. That one view paid them $300. So when you put what you do on a video, you don't know what market is looking at that video. When you putting dumb shit on the video, then you marketing the dumb shit. I'm not trying to market the dumb shit. I don't want dumb people. I want people who say, you know what? Either I'm going to try to do something like this. I want to get clients too. I want to get business cards too. I want to buy me a car that I can go out and not have to worry about. Like, people wonder, why do you buy a 2010 BMW and you can't put a 2010 BMW on Uber or Lyft? Why did you do that? That's stupid, Jeff. That's a 2000. It's not a car on the list. You can't put it on Uber and Lyft. I made more in that 2010 than people on the apps make with 2024s. That 2010 BMW has already paid me probably about $500-$600, and I only done like maybe 4 or 5 trips in it. I get paid more in that old ass BMW, that 2010 Beamer, than people with 2024, 2025 cars on the apps get paid. When I hop in that car and I take somebody somewhere, it's $97. I take somebody somewhere, it's $100. Just like right here, this trip right here. Let me show you a trip I did the other day with it. And this is with the Beamer. I'm gonna show you with the Beamer. Let me open it up. Where's transactions at? Maybe later. Transactions. Okay, this one right here. I don't want to show that because that's somebody's credit number. But there's, okay, I could do like this. I could screenshot this because I don't want to show you guys that. And this was the day, like I said, I didn't have the air in the Cadillac yet. I mean, the Escalade yet. I didn't have the air in it yet. So I had to take the Beamer. So I said, well, I'll just take the Beamer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll just take the Beamer. It's cool. So I did 2 trips in the Beamer this day. Let me do like this. And this is my BMW. This old ass 2010. This is my old ass 2010. I'm gonna transition for you right here. This is my old ass 2010 BMW. This is what I made with it. Hold up. That was in one day. That was on a Sunday. 75 and 195. So I made about $280. $280 in 2 quick trips. $280 in an old ass BMW that Uber and Lyft won't put on their platform. $280. And Uber and Lyft will tell me, no, you can't put that old shit on our platform, man. You better go get you a 2024, go get you a 2025. I say, no, I'm gonna go get me a 2010. I'm gonna go buy me an old ass BMW with 150,000 miles on that motherfucker, and I'm gonna make more money than what y'all making on it. Ha 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 ha, whatever, dude. You fucking stupid. 2 clients paid me $280, and they just ride up to Scottsdale to the airport. And people like, you did that shit in an old ass 2010? Yeah. The year of the car don't matter. Keep that motherfucker clean. You keep that shit clean. You clean the wheels, you put the tire dressing on, you vacuum out the inside, you spray a little spray on the inside, you keep the car running, you make sure the radio works, you make sure the air works and everything else. Because like I said, I was still doing the AC on the truck. So when you sitting there driving an old ass car and you can make almost $300 in 2 quick trips to the airport and back, and you got these people out there in 2024s on Uber and Lyft driving balls to the wall all day long, and they still ain't made what I just made, and I'm done. I made my 300, I'm done. And I got an old ass car that the apps are like, you ain't putting that shit on. I'm like, I don't need to. I have a YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel, I tell people what I do. And I show people the cars I use. And they say, you can pick me up in that. That's cool. So I go pick them up in it. Fuck it. It's like, that's why I do. And that's why I tell folks, man, you gotta make sure you use your channel for what you make. Don't let these apps push you under their thumb. Because Uber and Lyft will have you go out and take up $40,000, $50,000 in debt. Take you $40,000, $50,000 in debt to buy a new 2024 when I can go spend $5,000 cash, do a little mechanical work on it to get it ready to use, and throw that shit in my arsenal of cars I use. People love to ride. It's smooth as hell riding that big ass car. And I'm like, I can make that $5,000 back in no time. That's all private rides. Apps ain't touching that shit. That's a 750. That's an old ass classic. Apps ain't touching that. When I pull up to the airport and that shit, man, that shit like an airplane landed. It's so damn smooth coming into that terminal. Big ass white 750 Li pulling up, clean ass tires, wheels, playing a little Nipsey and shit. Pull up, clients get in. I turn the Nipsey down so they don't hear it. It's like I try to put on some classic music or some shit, turn the Nipsey down. Like shit, I'll be jamming. They fucking pay me here you go, man, $195. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Drop them off, turn my Nipsey back up, and shit, I'm headed back to the house again. I don't got to deal with these damn apps, man. Just like with Uber and Lyft, with YouTube, you don't have to deal with them. Figure out how you make money. You invest your money into equipment that can make you money back. I had to spend $5,000 to make money. But now that I think the car's about, I would say 85 to 90% done for what I want to do to it. It's getting there. I got to do the, I got to tint the front windows because the sun is cooking anybody in the front. So I got to tint the front windows. I ordered window tint in, so I'm going to tint the front windows, and that'll help a little bit. Got some other stuff I want to do with the fog lights. I want to replace the fog lights because they're kind of frosty. But like little shit like that. I want to make sure people get their money's worth. They know I put some time and effort into making this car look nice. I don't want to drive a piece of shit. Even if it's old with high miles, it's going to look nice pulling up. And that's what I hope my channel does for people. I hope it gets people to realize that YouTube is going through a big deal right now where they're trying to not let people make money. I don't care about no $16 video. I don't care about no $32 video. When I can leave my house right now and one day go make a quick $300 and come back and park, and I'm done with my day. 2 rides, I done made $300. Meanwhile, people with 2024 cars is driving all damn day and they still ain't there yet. It's a waste of my time. You're better off buying an old ass car, going to my cash ride playlist, getting some of my little strategies in there and saying, man, see, I trust myself. I trust myself enough to dump 5 G's on a car that can't even go on Uber and Lyft. When you trust yourself that much, I've seen it done because I've seen millionaires in Vegas do it. I work for those millionaires. They buy a plot of fucking dirt and build a big ass casino on it. I've seen it happen. When you trust yourself enough to know your client base, enough to know your service, your levels of how you do, and you say, I'm willing to dump 5 G's on it. Okay, go. It ain't gonna be on Uber or Lyft. I don't give a fuck if it's on Uber or Lyft. I'm gonna go dump 5 G's on it. I think I gotta, because everybody can't climb up in my big ass truck. Some people got bad hips and bad knees and shit. They gonna need something smaller to get into. So I'm gonna go dump 5 G. Well, why don't you just go get a brand new 2024 and put it on Uber and Lyft? I am not letting motherfuckers on Uber and Lyft get into a 2024 750 Li. For what, $19? Shit. Nope, doubt it. I'd rather go buy an old ass 2010 with 150,000 miles on it and drive that shit and make 300. And that's what I do. Is like, nah, man, I'm not. And I teach people how to do that shit on my channel. And a lot of people don't like it. They don't like it. Oh, you don't know how to do this right, and you're going to get people hurt. No, man, I've been doing this shit since 2005. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. He says, you're not missing on anything with Lyft, Jeff. They charging people $45 and paying poor driver $12. Man, shit. Forget that. Forget that. And that's the thing. I started in 2005 before Uber and Lyft was made. I had a 1995 Mercedes S420, and I used to take people to clubs and casinos in it because I was an accountant. So I saw that all the people were making money. I used to work for the Waxler Group, Alan Waxler and all these. They had all the Beamers, all the nice cars. I worked for Alan Waxler Group. I ended up buying my own Mercedes and doing what I was like. I did accounting for them, but I did my own charter rides at night for people who needed rides everywhere in a 1995 Mercedes S420. People to this day remember that. Man, I remember you first bought that Mercedes. We was like, you stupid, bro. And I made so much money in that Mercedes, so much money. I had that Mercedes for about 7 years. I had the Mercedes when I ended up going out buying the Trailblazer, and then I went out and bought the Escalade. I still had the Mercedes the whole time. The Mercedes paid for all that shit, so I wasn't getting rid of it. So I'm like, dude, you got a big ass truck, then you got an Escalade up in the garage. How you get all this shit? I work and I drive that Mercedes right there. It's like, I just keep pushing these fucking cars. That's it. I push cars, man. I don't get, people say, that's a nice car. I wouldn't let nobody get into it. That car ain't nice enough to not, I need money from that car. That car costs money. It needs to pay me back. So I put that shit to work. That's just how I am though, man. I'm an investor. Oh, let's get back. We got off track. Let's get back to this video. Let's back it up a little bit so we know exactly where we are. Because we kind of went off tangent. Hold up. Here we go.
View counts are down. No one's getting as many views as they did. And it's making creators unhappy. And potentially a lot of them are leaving the platform because they're just not getting the views, which means the amount of content goes down. So YouTube has come up with this clever idea. Let's change the way we count views. So suddenly, overnight, view counts will explode. And suddenly someone that was getting, say, 100 views on a video might get 300 or 400 views. Or if you're getting 1,000, you might get 10,000 because now even the briefest view of that video is counted and on the display. Another reason for doing that, as Gemini pointed out, is that it helps.
Okay, I'll read this for the people that's driving too. It says, Gemini AI, giving creators paper value for brand deals. YouTube's creator liaison, Rene Ritchie, and he's the guy with the white beard and everything, explicitly stated the change is meant to help creators better communicate the full scale of audience impact to brand partners and sponsors. The reality, YouTube knows it is locking small creators out of AdSense by doubling requirements. The trade-off, to compensate, they're giving creators inflated exposure or reach metrics. This allows creators to go to private brands and say, look, my videos get 50,000 views now, even if 40,000 of those people simply swiped away immediately. YouTube is basically weaponizing TikTok-style vanity metrics to help creators monetize themselves so Google doesn't have to. So what they're doing is giving you a fake sense of confidence, a fake sense of reality. Once somebody clicks on your video and goes to the next video, like I said, only 10,000 out of that 50,000 is real. But you used to say 10,000 on a video. Now you can say, oh, I got 50,000. Look at how many people I'm reaching, 50,000. But if they look at your watch time, it's like a minute. Like your watch time is like 1 minute, bro. This is a 19-minute video. And it's saying you have average view time is 1 minute. That's because some people are watching the whole video. Some are watching 14 minutes. Some are watching 10. But 40,000 of them people are watching it for like 3 seconds. So you're like, well, shit. You all the way down to a minute is your watch time hours. So if I was an advertiser and somebody came to me saying, I want to know if I see you got 50,000 views. What is your watch times on that video, though? Let me see what your average watch time is. Oh, 1 minute. So therefore, if I advertise with you, I need a 1 minute ad and I need to put it in the very front of your video because your average view is only 1 minute. That's it. It's a vanity metric. The shit don't even make sense. Thanks, Fortune Picks, for the chilies and jewels. And I tell folks, it's like, say, what skills you already have? A lot, man. I'm always doing something. I got a lot. My whole channel is worth skills. I got skills all over my whole fucking channel. But it's like, see, I have a few skills under my belt. Just got to figure out which ones I wouldn't mind doing. I'm not much of a people person. I currently work from home. I know a lot of people say that. And they say me being an accountant because I'm an introvert. And the fact that I'm an introvert shows that I can actually work at home. I'm like you, Fatima. I'm an introvert. I can work at home with nobody around and be completely comfortable. Extroverts cannot be comfortable unless they have a whole crowd around them. They'll never be able to work at home by themselves. They need to go find somebody, even one person. They need to find somebody to validate what they're doing. They need to find somebody to be around them to witness what they're doing. Me, I'm in the garage by myself all the time. I'm in the yard by myself all the time. Because I'm an introvert, I'm comfortable doing things on my own. But if I have to come out of my shell and go out in public and generate business, I'm good at that too. And they call it a social introvert. Now, I'm going to let me go in here and type this real quick. Let's look up social introvert. So social introvert, the meaning of a social introvert is someone who enjoys socializing and meaningful connections, but still needs significant time alone to recharge their energy. And the definition and core concept, a social introvert is an introverted individual who genuinely enjoys interacting with others and participating in social skills. But unlike extroverts, these interactions drain their energy rather than energize them. It's like when I finish doing live streams, I go take a nap. People say, what you doing? I'm gonna go take a nap. I just finished with a live stream. I knew it. So they are not antisocial. Instead, they seek quality social engagement. That's why I always say, I don't want a lot of fucking people around me. I'd rather have a small channel. Quality over quantity. I don't care. I need just a few people that want to get some shit done. And it says they are not antisocial. Instead, they seek quality social engagement and meaningful connections while balancing their need for solitude. I need my garage time. Social introverts often thrive in smaller groups or one-on-one settings and prefer structured social events with clear start and end times. So when you think of the different, there's different I'll say different types of types of introverts. So there are many different types of introverts. So there are 6 introvert subtypes. You need to find out which one you are. There's a social introvert, a thinking introvert, an anxious introvert, a restrained introvert, an inhibited introvert, and a highly sensitive introvert. So I ended up becoming the social introvert because I knew this from a long, like I said, I studied psychology a long time ago. I know a lot of shit about shit I probably shouldn't even know, but I found out that I was a social introvert because it's like, I'm not an extrovert because when I wake up, I don't want to be bothered with people. An extrovert wakes up and the first thing to do is start texting everybody. Hey, y'all, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Because they can't function unless they got other people around them. They will, extrovert will wake up and text anybody just to fuck with them. I wake up and I don't just text people. I wake up and get my dogs right. I get myself right, stuff like that. So you got to find out what type of, and there's the 4 core types is the social, the thinking, the anxious, and the restrained. So when you look at the type of introvert you are, you start understanding why you get along with certain people. Like I don't get along with extroverts. I really don't. People who always got to be out in the club and always got to be partying, always got to be on the scene, always got to be on camera, always got to be taking selfies so they can post selfies to show people what they look like. I can't fuck with them kind of people. I'm not taking all them damn selfies all day. It's like there's no need for it. But some women who are extroverts, they want to take selfies all the time. Then they want to post them. Then they want to sit and play on the internet. I'm like, that's not me. I'll put some on the internet, but then I got to go do what the fuck I got to do. I got shit to do today. So introverts, once you study an introvert, you'll see exactly who you are and how you are. Yeah, do your research on that, because if you say you enjoy being at home and doing it, yeah, you're most likely an introvert. You're an introvert. Because the extrovert would be like, man, I can't stand being, I got to be out and about. I got to be outside. I got to go record myself. I got to be on camera. That's an extrovert. Yeah, they're super sociable. Yeah. In fact, people think extroverts are super sociable, and that's not the case. Nope, extroverts, they just want that approval. And me, I'm just an introvert. That's it. And I'm okay with being that. People say, you extroverted. I'm like, no, not really. I'm a social introvert. What the hell is a social introvert? I'm like, you ain't never heard of a social introvert? No. I'm like, look it up. That's what I am. Because I feel better in my garage, thinking, working on a car, getting some shit done. So when I got to go pick up my clients, I wouldn't have fun being out all the time with my cars broken down. I can't do that. All right, let's get back to this video. But that's what he's saying, that pay-per-value to brand deals. They're giving creators more views to make these creators, these psychologically inept creators, you ain't getting no views. Look at all the views I get. It's a psychological band-aid to say, hey, look, you're getting 50,000 views now, even if 40,000 of those people swiped away immediately. So YouTube is saying, we're going to play mind games with these low IQ, simple-minded ass people who ain't going to be able to see through it. They're going to see all of these views on their channel and think they're really doing amazing, and they're going to be okay with it because they're going to use it as a vanity metric. Oh, I get more views than you. I'm like, that's cool. How's your life? How's your real life? It's like, that's what I want to, how's those views helping you out in real life? If they're not helping you out in real life, then what's the point? It's a vanity metric. That's all it is.
Helps channels get those brand deals. You can go to a potential sponsor and say, look, I got 20,000 views, even though 10 or 15,000 of them might have been 1 second or less. But then you can negotiate money. The sponsor will pay you money based on the view count. And it means YouTube can then much more easily turn off the partner program, because they're not going to turn it off right now. They're not going to say, oh, we're cancelling the partner program for anyone less than 5 million subscribers, because people would just desert the platform. There are a lot of creators like myself who are full-time YouTubers who rely on their YouTube earnings to pay the bills. And if YouTube said, we're not going to pay you anymore, well, obviously a lot of people would just stop making videos, which would leave YouTube in the situation where they had a lot of advertising and nowhere to show it. So,
and that's how Uber and Lyft, that's what happened to Uber and Lyft. What he said YouTube is scared of is what happened to Uber and Lyft. They ended up, when you have a supply or you have a demand for advertising, but you don't have a supply of people to actually run the ads on, you're stuck. Uber and Lyft, they had a heavy load of demand for drivers, and drivers were leaving the platform in droves. Everybody started doing their own thing. They started doing private rides. They started going to other rideshare services. They started doing other things like delivery and shit like that. Once they did that, what did the apps do? They started throwing out bonuses and commissions and anything to get drivers back. They was even reactivating drivers they had previously deactivated. Uber and Lyft was like, okay, we know we deactivated you 2 years ago. We're willing to reactivate you now. It was like, motherfucker, I already got a job now. Shit, I work at a 9 to 5 now because y'all kicked me off the platform 2 years ago. I don't give a fuck if you try to reactivate me. I'm working now. I don't trust y'all ass. But that's what YouTube is scared is going to happen. Everybody's going to leave, start doing videos on other platforms, or just living a life, getting jobs, doing other things, and nobody's going to rely on YouTube. Like me, I don't rely on YouTube because I've seen it just way too volatile. It's way too fucking volatile for me to rely on. 1 month, you can have, $50,000. These guys, $150,000. Next month, nothing. Absolute zero. Demonetized, no payments. You can reapply. We might let you back in. That is too volatile to me. I am not going to have $150,000 sitting on my account and YouTube hit me up going, you know what? We're going to demonetize. We're not paying that out. That shit really, I did videos on those guys on my channel. I did videos on them. And I'm like, imagine that happened to you. You thinking you finna get $150,000. And at the last minute, YouTube pulls the rug up under you. Go, we were, but we're not. Sorry. Man, you be pissed off. And that's too volatile to me. I can't do it. I can't do that, man. Yep, then they'll quit later. Yep. Oh, let me back this up something. Here we go.
Well, obviously, a lot of people would just stop making videos, which would leave YouTube in the situation where they had a lot of advertising and nowhere to show it. So what they're doing is they're going to put all their ducks in a row, make sure people have got alternatives so that when they turn off the YouTube Partner Program, people can still make a living from their brand deals and their merch and other stuff. So it's a very cynical move on the part of YouTube, but not unexpected. As I say, I have been a YouTube partner for many, many years. I've seen the way they've gradually eroded the earnings of their creators, and they're going to continue to do so because Neil Mohan's role is to make the maximum profit for YouTube, and he doesn't care how he does it. He's not our friend. He's not your friend. He's nobody's friend except the shareholders.
He's talking about the CEO.
Google, Alphabet. That's who he's responsible to. So it doesn't matter what he has to do, he'll do it. And unfortunately, it's not good for the experience. It's not good for YouTube as a platform, and certainly not going to be good for viewers. So there you go. Now, if you're a creator, have you noticed these things? Are you worried that by 2009 you may not be getting a share of the revenues and subscriptions that YouTube collects?
Yep.
Are you worried you're going to have to go and get brand deals to survive? Have you already given up on the hope of making even pocket change out of YouTube because now the thresholds for monetization are so damn high? And as a viewer, have you noticed the amount of slop, the sloppumentaries, all the other crap that's coming up, driven mainly by AI? Are you annoyed at sponsorship levels? The fact that even if you've got YouTube Premium, many of the channels now have several minutes of just sponsorship that you don't really want to pay to see.
Yep,
You tell me,
I
go
scroll
down to
past
have
that.
a good old grizzle, have a rant, have a rave. Let us know. Let's share this information. Let us show YouTube we're onto them. We know what they're doing. And if you
and the part that he talks about the sponsorships, see, I got premium, like you can see up in the corner right here, it says premium. So I pay for YouTube Premium, which means I don't see any commercials whatsoever. But last year, YouTube said, leave a spot inside of your videos so you can insert your own sponsorship. Basically, they want creators to make their own money getting sponsorships and putting a automatic sponsorship commercial in the video. See, I pay for premium, so I shouldn't have to see, I should just see the video. But they're now making the sponsorship a part of the video. And what happens is you leave that section there because let's say you lose that sponsorship. You can clip out that sponsorship section and then put another sponsor right there. So YouTube knows exactly what they're doing, and they've been on this path for a while of demonetizing people. So that's why you saw earlier this year, everybody was complaining. I mean, they demonetized everybody. And they're still going through it right now with the family content violation shit right now. So they went through the inauthentic content, they went through the AI, they went through the faceless, now they're going through the family violation. They're going, man, everybody's getting hit. And so if I'm paying for premium and I'm seeing sponsorship deals all over the place on all these videos, I notice right off the bat, something is going on just making all these creators now insert their own sponsor. It's not just a sponsorship down in the description. This is them actually doing it in the video. So I look through the YouTube thing, and sure enough, they said, leave a section open for your sponsorships. And be like, and now a word from our sponsor who's sponsoring this video. And then the sponsorship starts. That's basically a commercial. And it's so that person, when it gets demonetized, they can still have that saying, well, at least I'm making money off my sponsor, so I don't want to take the video down. My videos, all of them, yeah, exactly, integrated ads. That's basically what it is. It's integrated ads. That's all it is. They've integrated ads into the video instead of chopping and making an ad. So my videos, because I don't have integrated ads, if it comes to a point where YouTube demonetizes me, I can take all my videos down, and because I don't have any integrated ads on it. I don't have any sponsors on none of mine. But YouTube would still, even if I'm demonetized, YouTube would still be playing my videos for people searching for car repairs, be playing my videos for people searching for this and that. They would still be playing my videos and putting ads on those videos, keeping 100% of the revenue because I'm demonetized. But everybody say, well, we could still see ads on your videos. Yeah, but I'm not getting any money. So I would be like, well, those videos ain't sponsored by nobody. Shit, I'm taking all of them down. So my channel would just go dark. There would be nothing on my channel, and I'd be on Patreon. It's like, they said, Jeff, why ain't you on YouTube? Well, if I got demonetized, now I'm over there, I'm on something else over there. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate super stand, my brother. He says, caught alive. What up, people? Memphis hum in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Memphis hum in the building. Down there pushing them black SUVs. Shit, I'll be out there with y'all this weekend, man. I'm about, my SUV's ready to roll. I'm ready to make money. I got to go out tonight, actually. That's my brother Super Stan right there down in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? See, I was Fraser and West Side, so I was way up north. like north past North Memphis. West, I think you what? Are you west? You East Memphis? Where you at, Stan? Where you at? But yeah, definitely all these people, they got these integrated ads out there, man. So if you in Memphis and you landed in the airport and you need a black SUV, super clean driver, right here, Super Stan. And if you want his information, just shoot me an email. Let me know, because I got all of his information and everything in my phone. So if you like, hey man, I actually got family in Memphis, or I got to fly down to Memphis, or I got cousins trying to fly out of Memphis, this right here, he's got the same SUV I got. We the expedition crew. We got big black expeditions. We show up clean. We take care of our people. Just shoot me an email. Be like, Jeff, actually I got family coming to Memphis. We got a small group in Memphis. You know what? Can we get Stan's information? I'll get you Stan's information. That's my man right there. You know, he down in Memphis. He's got a small team. So if he can't get to him, he's got a small team of SUVs. They'll get you. You don't got to worry about no Uber shit, no Lyft shit, no shady shit. Stan's the man. If you in Memphis, Stan's your man. And he's got home, so he's got commercial insurance. You ain't got to worry about shit. He's got all the commercial insurance requirements, so he can do company rides. Like a lot of my people who I take, these are all company people. So when they're corporate guys being paid on corporate invoices and stuff, this is what's that's what Hum does. We could bill for an entire like program. Like, hey, you know what? We want you all weekend. Can you bill us for a whole weekend? Sure. So he can come up with an invoice, bill you, send you the invoice. You can pay the invoice. You got them all weekend, commercial insurance, everything's covered. That's how we do, man. That's how we do. So definitely all good, bro. Hey, you've been rocking with us for a long time, man. You've been with the channel for about 4 years. You my brother, man. I'm telling you. So I want everybody to know, if you in Memphis, you got somebody. If you in Phoenix, you jump in mine. You get to Memphis, you're like, holy shit, I just jumped out of one just like this. And we both look the same. We both bald, black. We rolling like a motherfucker, man. We out here doing it. Okay, cool. Are you close to University of Memphis? He said, I'm in Cordova. What up, Memphian? Okay, one week goes down in Cordova. That's what's up, Cordova. My mom used to drive a Cordova too. Shoot. Are you close to the University of Memphis? I remember when I went down to the University of Memphis, we had to, it was when we was kids, we had to build those cedar block cars. We had to carve them and put the CO2 cartridges in the back, and they raced down the track and everything, because like the little thing hit the pin and the cars took off down the track. We did that at University of Memphis. We spent a whole Saturday at the University of Memphis doing that shit. Kids, man, kids. So there's people living life and getting their real jobs while Uber and Lyft trying to drag them back into the scheme. Yeah, exactly, Greg. You're reactivated. Nope, hell no, I ain't getting back in.
You are a creator. You better start working out strategies for the next 18 months so that you can still pay your bills once YouTube takes your money from you. That's it. Yeah. This is not my usual content, but if you like variety, have a look at my other videos. And I've got a show. I'm going to do a video about shows because, my God, that's another disappointment from YouTube. Anyway, thank you for watching the channel, and I will see you in the next one.
I had to like and subscribe this guy. I use this video, so I had to like and subscribe. That's just what, if I use your video, I'm automatically liking and subscribing you. I'm automatically liking, because I want to check out what else you got. I'm automatically liking and subscribing, and I come back and I check their stuff out. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for this live. It's 9 o'clock in the morning right now. This is my mic drop mornings. I got a video actually dropping. Actually, I got a video dropping in an hour. I have a video dropping in 1 hour that's talking about demonetization. That's funny. I just thought about that, because a lot of my videos I schedule like days out. And I didn't even know that I was going to do a demonetization video. I didn't know what I was going to do for the live stream this morning. When I wake up, it's whatever you guys want to do. And we laugh, we joke, we have a good time. But I didn't even know I was going to do that video till I watched it yesterday. And I said, oh, I'm going to do we can review that one in front of everybody to let everybody know what's coming down the pipe. And so I did that one, not even realizing, I'm just thinking right now, in an hour, I have that Honcho. When we did that live stream, we had Honcho on the live stream when I did his review of his, talking about demonetization and family content. So like I said, I'm just preparing everybody who wants to be a creator, everybody who's a current creator, get your ducks in a row. I've been saying it for, just like, hey, Greg, just like when we was talking about Uber and Lyft years ago, telling everybody, get business cards, get business cards. Stan, get business cards. Stan was in all the chats. Get business cards, y'all, get business cards. Stan got like 2 or 3 cars now. He was one of the main ones. Get business cards, get business cards. And nobody was listening. Now we all went out and bought black SUVs with the money we made with our private clients. We went out and bought new SUVs. And everyone's like, how the hell y'all afford new SUVs on Uber and Lyft money? We ain't doing Uber and Lyft. We ain't stupid. We ain't just doing Uber and Lyft. We told y'all a long time ago, get business cards. Make sure you have your commercial insurance lined up. Get something going. We've been saying this for a long time. And I say the same thing about YouTube. When, as an accountant, when I notice a trend, when I see something coming down the pipe, and I let people on my channel know, because I'm not trying to be the only one to eat. I'm not trying to be the only one to get money. I want people to get money. So I tell folks, make sure you see what's coming down the pipe. Let me see this. There we go. There we go. And I tell people, make sure you see what's coming down the pipe. And a lot of people, they don't believe us until it's too late. Then when it gets late, they're like, oh man, you know, I'm in a bad way. Do you know anybody hiring? Man, do you know anybody doing this and doing that? It's like, dude, we told you a long time ago. Long time ago. Yep, Everything by John. He says, man, I remember when I did Uber back in 2022 and they deactivated me about false reports and I have a 4.98 rating. Crushed me. But like you said, we don't want to get stuck on these apps. Real talk, man. And it's the same thing with YouTube. When people get stuck dealing with platforms that we don't own, we end up getting, I mean, you don't know, you might wake up like John. You wake up and you don't have a way to make money now. That's a serious ass thing when you put all your eggs on Uber, all your eggs on Lyft, all your eggs on YouTube, all your eggs are in those baskets, and you wake up one day and somebody done crushed all your damn eggs. And you sitting there like, shit, I got a big bill coming up pretty soon. Because on Uber and Lyft, when they deactivate you, they take your money too. You don't get that money back. Whatever you earned, if it's on the app, it's theirs. That's why I used to download like twice a day. If I'm driving Lyft or Uber, shit, I'm downloading my money. I'll drive for 3-4 hours, download the money. Because I'd rather spend that $1.50 or $1.75, whatever it is, I'll spend that before I lose $200. They're like, man, it's going to cost you $1.75 every time you download. Well, I'd rather lose $1.75 than lose $200. I'm not going to sit and wait. Well, I'm going to wait until it goes up to $400 so I can download it when it's $400. No. Nope. Download that shit now. Get it out the way. Like, man, appreciate the super chat, Stan. Thank you. It says 6 years ago, 6 years old, the app, and got my first private client in the first week. Now 250 clients. Man, that's what I'm talking about right there. 250 clients. And y'all think Stan be lying. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if I go through my phone, I don't know how to get to the contacts in this motherfucker. Oh, here it is. And if I go to search and I type in the word client, because I put client at the beginning of everybody's name. If I type the word client, that's it, just client. It says 119 found. I have 119 clients in my phone. Now you got to remember, a lot of my clients, they still email me, or I just know them and I roll up and I might not have their number in here. Some of my clients are linked, like right here, Aliona. She is actually linked to her husband. So that's 2 clients and they both use me all the time. And sometimes I pick up her mom and her son at the same time. So that one number links me to 3 different transactions. Something like if her husband flies in town, I'll pick him up, then get him back to the airport. If she flies in, I'll pick her up. If her mom and son fly, if they all leave at one time, I'll pick them all up at once. So that one number is more than just one person. So when he says 250 clients, trust me, it just says 119 found in here. If I say each one of these numbers could be up to 3 people, that's over 300 people. So 250 clients is highly, highly believable. And people say, ain't no way you can do 250 clients. Ain't no way you could do that by yourself. We figured it out somehow. We figure it out. We got teams. We call people. People have picked up people for me. One time when I was picking up my client, John, I had to call my girl, Kels, and say, Kels, can you do me a favor and pick up Nina? Because they landed at the exact same time. So she hit me up and says, well, I'll pick up Nina for you. And I said, I got John. We were showing up at the airport at the same time, picking up both of my clients going in different directions. We figure it out. And she keeps all, I told her, you keep all the money. It's yours. If you help me with my client, you keep the money. I ain't worried about that. You help me with my client. And so people, if they can help me out, that's because we got a lot of clients and we have to do a lot of work to keep these people happy. And so, you know, like I said, if you flying into Memphis and you going down the stand, if you say, hey, man, we need a reliable car. We need a nice SUV. We want something clean. We want to show up at, executive style. You got to hit up Stan. You don't want to show up and get in the Prius. And like I said, our prices are either less than Uber or highly competitive with Uber. Because sometimes we actually beat Uber's pricing. Because I know for Black SUV, I don't even charge, like I showed you on my phone, Black SUV was charging these people like $150 each way. And I think I charged like $130, something like that. Like I'll be less than what the apps charge. But don't think you're gonna get Prius pricing. Like, nah, we don't do Prius pricing. We won't say, okay, I'll do it for $6 because the apps is no. This is a different level of ride. This is when you want to roll up like you're covering it. You want to, be you with a girl on a date, or you flying in town. You got a girl with you flying in town. And you say, hey girl, I already got an SUV waiting for us. Stan shows up, already cleaning everything. Show up at the airport. Like she's like, oh shit, so you got it hooked up. Drinks already in the drink holder already. Like, damn, we already got drinks too? Because my clients get drinks. They get margaritas. When they land, we got margaritas already in the car. They just choose whatever flavors they want. Margaritas in every cup holder. Whatever flavor you want, just take it out of that cup holder. It's yours free of charge. Sometimes they drink two on the way. They're like, can I have another one? I'm like, you can drink all of them for all I care. I don't know shit. I put them in here for y'all. This is why I put them in here. And we cruise and they drink and they got a buzz getting out the car like, oh, hell yeah, man, that's what's up. I'm loving this, man. And some people I'll drive them 45 minutes to an hour. So I'll make sure I got water bottles and margaritas in there. This is how private driver services work. They're different. They're way different than Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft, you're getting a ride. You get some laughs and some jokes and that's funny. You might get to, work the music and stuff like that. Private it's an experience. You get treated like you're the only one, and that's how it's supposed to feel. We're not putting 7-8 people in the car, picking you up and then dropping you off. No, we're not doing all of that. This ride it got specifically cleaned for you. All these drinks in here for you. If you got kids and I put potato chips or shit in the car, it's for your kids. This ride is for you. That's how private rides work. It's like flying coach versus riding in the front. What do they call that? VIP or something? Executive? Business class? I don't know. But so you can either first class, that's what they call it, first class. As you can tell, I don't fly first class, I fly commercial. What do they call it? Oh, they call it front of the plane. Oh shit, yeah, I want to fly in the front of the plane. Motherfucker, you don't fly first class? What's first class? Where you sit in the front of the plane? Oh shit, I didn't know. I just called it front of the plane, motherfucker. I don't fly that shit. I ain't got money like that. Say, where do you fly? Front of the plane. I'll fly in the back of the plane, motherfuckers. Like, I don't know. I don't call that shit. First class is what they call it. So when you get private rides, it's like first class service. That's basically what it is. You're flying first class. It's different. You get to stop. If you need to stop somewhere, like, hey man, can you do me a favor and stop and pick up some alcohol? Can you stop by a smoke shop? Hey, can we stop at a grocery store? Because we're going to pick up a chest of ice. And with a private ride, you don't have to ask. It's your ride. Uber and Lyft, you got to argue with the motherfucker to stop. Hey man, can I stop at this grocery store? I don't have time to stop at the grocery store. I have another ride already on my thing. I'm gonna lose my ride. That is $7. I lose this $7. I can't stop at the grocery store. This is $7. Like, all right, fuck it, man. Fuck it. Should have called Stan, man. This is what happens when you get cheap ass rides. Should have just called Stan. So now you got to get to where you got to get to, get another Uber, get all the way back there. Go. Now you done paid more than what you would have just paid Stan. You done paid more. See, you should just call Stan. Had the shit done and over with. No, I ain't not stopping no grocery store. Man, we can stop at Jack. I ain't not stopping no Jack in the Box. Can we go to a smoke shop? You need to quit smoking. We not stopping at the smoke shop. You need to quit smoking. It's bad for your lung. Quit smoking. Like, man, I knew I should have called fucking Stan. What am I doing? Being cheap. It's like, man. It's like, if you gonna ride, man, do it. It's like, update on the Hum app. You still meet nowadays? Yeah, we still meet up. Yep. I know, first class, front of the plane, back plane, still Pastor Jay-Z probably. I'm telling you, man, And that's the shit, man. It's like, what do you call it when you sit in the front of the plane? Like, what do you call it? Because I'm like, I don't know. I never sit in the front of I just call it front of the plane. Motherfucker, that's called first class. This is where me and Nancy sit. That's first. Okay, first class. I knew it was a name for it. It's where me and Nancy sit. We sit first class. You sit in the peasant seats in the back. You get peanuts. We get steak. It's like, all right, one day I'm going to sit in the front of the plane. You mean first class? Whatever you want to call it. It's the front of the plane. I want to sit there. Like, motherfucker, whatever. See, when you come from the hood and when you broke, you call shit what it is, motherfucker. That's the front of the plane. Like, Dad, are we ever going to be able to sit in the front of the plane? They're like, oh, you mean first class? Like, yeah, it's in the front of the plane. That's what my daddy called the front of the plane. Like, please, sit in the back. Get your peanuts. It's like, motherfucker, please. Like, I call that shit front of the plane. Fuck that. Oh, appreciate you, Super Stan. Appreciate that, brother. That's my brother right there. So, hey, you don't need a new car, just a clean, reliable, and smelling good. Most of my clients pay double. Facts. And see, and that's why I told him, Stan, man, when I bought that 2010, when I was buying that 2010, so many people was like, why are you getting it? Why don't you get like a 17 or 18, something that can go on the app? I was like, if I got to get a 17, 18, 19, 750, I'm paying, $30,000, $40,000. When I can get a 2010, get it super cleaned up. Like I said, I'm doing the tinted windows on the front because they don't have tinted windows on the front because it's a California car. I'm doing that, getting the new headlights. I've already did the cush drive, smoothed it out. The interior, I got all new mats through it. Man, I'm cleaning this car up to where it looks like a brand new car. I'm getting a ceramic coat put on because I'm going to do the ceramic coat myself. I just got to go get it buffed and waxed somewhere because I ain't buffing this big ass car. I'm going to do the ceramic coat myself. Man, it's going to be a clean ass car. It takes a lot of work to make that car. You can't just buy a piece of shit and start being a private driver at that level. You have to put a lot of work in. I'm looking at new rims for it because I want to give people the experience for what they're paying for. When I pull up to the airport, I want people to look and go, damn, that's a clean ass Beamer. What year is that Beamer, man? That shit is clean. 2010, oh, that motherfucker look new. That's the experience I want my people to have when they get in the car. It's gonna cost me $1,000 just for the rims. $1,000. That's a lot of money. But sometimes when you spend $12,000 on the roof, you start thinking about it. Well, it's not a lot, but it is a lot because I have to make that $1,000 back. Every dime I put into this car, including the gas, repairs and all that, I have to make that money back to turn a profit or it's a loss. So I can't keep tanking money into this car so the rims are gonna come one day. I can't keep taking money, even if I had the $1,000 right now. I can't put the $1,000 into the car. I already paid $500 for the car. I done bought all these parts. I put all these parts. My labor is worth money. So the labor, all of this is going into this car right now. I need to make at least a big chunk of that back before I consider getting rims and going, because you don't want to keep putting a lot of money into your business and not making that money back. But like Stan said, you don't need a new car. You need a clean, reliable car. So I'm doing all the engine work. I replaced all the O2 sensors. I did all the spark plugs already. I replaced both of the air boxes. I replaced the Vanos on the passenger side. He already did Vanos on the driver's side. The turbo solenoid passenger, he did turbo on the driver. So I'm replacing everything on this car. And I had to take half the damn car apart to get to the Vanos and the turbo solenoids. They're up under the front intercoolers. So I had to take all of that shit off just to get to them. And I got all of that done, all new cooling through the whole car, did an oil change on it. I just ordered a new camshaft sensor because the I ordered a new crankshaft sensor. I pulled the camshaft sensors, cleaned them all off. They ohm out perfectly. Pulled the camshaft sensor out, cleaned it off. It ohms out perfect. It's at the bottom of the range. So I ordered a new one for like $30. So when that comes in, I'll pop that in. But it's a lot of money I put into these cars because it has to be reliable. Being clean is not just, it has to also be reliable. When my AC went out on an expedition, I took the expedition off the road for like 2 weeks. I was using this damn Beamer, but I had spent so much time making it, I trusted it at that point. But I took the expedition off the road, even when I put the clutch on, I test drove it, and I said, no, the clutch don't seem right. So I ordered a whole new compressor. So I spent all that time and money putting the clutch on, and I just did the video of the compressor. You have to make it reliable. You have to. It's imperative to put a lot of money and time into these cars if you're going to use them for business. And it's like, man, facts, when you tell them this is your ride, makes them feel very special. They love the shit out of the course, all the amenities and the goodies waiting until they step in. And see, I would do chocolate, but it's summertime right now. But when winter and fall comes out here, the car could be cool enough so I can start putting chocolates in the car. But I don't want to end up putting chocolates in my car in summertime because people say, why don't you give them chocolates? Yeah, it'd be like doo-doo all in my back seats. You'd be like, what's all this brown shit all in your seats, motherfuckers? Like, people eating them old melted ass chocolate. It's doo-doo in your seat? Man, I think somebody took a shit on themselves in your truck, Jeff. Hey, it's brown shit all in your seat. You don't want to put chocolate in your car in the summertime. You got to think ahead. It's like, I don't want somebody to jump in with fucking nice ass clothes on and slide out with chocolate all over their fucking pants. Like, dude, look like you doo-dooed on yourself. It's like, man. Say, Jeff, I just text you the funniest video. Let's see. Hold up for a second. Let's see what the hell we got coming down the pipe. What do we got coming down the pipe? Oh. Self-uniting my ass. Man. Straight lies. Thank you. This motherfucker right here. People are so full of shit. They so full of shit. I like that. I like that. I'm glad you sent me that. I'm gonna have to look at that. We're gonna have fun with that. See, I'm sorry, Fatima, but your name reminds me of Fatima Grill restaurant here in Dallas. Maybe I'm just hungry. Nice and sound Swahili. See, I'm West African from Guinea. It's a Muslim name. Fatima. I'm gonna go grab me something to eat, man. I need some Fatima. Fatima. Man. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Hey, man, you guys are taking care of me this morning. I appreciate it. And I really hope, like I said, man, the stuff that we talk about in these videos, all the things we talk about as far as making the money, you did tell me. Yep, you told me. And people just think about it, man. Think about it. We're at a point right now. Let me see if I can get this camera a little bit more focused. Yeah, that's good. We're at a point right now in our YouTube careers, in our Uber and Lyft careers, where you have to think outside of the box. People are putting so much faith in apps that have corporate executives who ain't worried about none of us. We're an expense line to them. We're an expense line. We're not a revenue generating line. If we want to be in the revenue generating line, we got to sell products and services for them. But to just extract money, we're not on the revenue line. So therefore, you've got to create a revenue line of your own. Like Stan, he created a revenue line. How? Business cards, 250 clients. That's a revenue line right there. This dude don't need Uber and Lyft. I can't tell you the last time I turned on Uber and Lyft. You got to create a revenue line. Once you do that for yourself, these apps can't touch you. These CEOs can't touch you. None of this shit can touch you because you have created exactly what they wanted you for, to use you like a donkey as you going out doing all the work and getting half the pay. Sharecropping. That's all it is sharecropping. But once you say, you know what? I'm going to go out and generate my own money. I'm going to do my own thing. That's when they get scared of you. That's when they say, oh shit, he's figured out the game, man. He's figured out the game. And that's why I want to teach people on this channel to figure out the game. I don't want y'all to care. Just like the dude X-Jet said, do not care about views. Views are going to be fake anyways. It's a fake vanity metric because now a view is when they click on your video. Do not care about views. You're going to see people with 18,000 views on videos when they used to get like 300. Man, you used to get 300 views a video. Now you go up to 18,000. Then they're going to change the monetization. Instead of saying you get paid per view, it's going to be paid per watch hour. You get paid X amount per watch hour now because per view ain't going to make sense. Why are they going to say we're going to give you more views, which leads to them expending more money, but yet you're not getting more watch hours because they just clicking and going away? Thank you for the gold coins and the stars and the treats and the jewels. Yep. Facts, they doing that shit all first worker. Yep. And the thing is, they're going to sit up there and have all these people geeked up on views all fucking day. I got all these views. They're going to get their YouTube money and be like, how come I only got $136 on my YouTube check, but my views went through the roof? Oh, we do it by watch hours now. Oh, well, ain't nobody watching my shit. They just clicking and moving on. They not watching it. So now I'm penalized because they don't want to watch my shit. I'm penalized now? No. You really think we're going to pay you for a 1 second view, for a 2 second view, a 3 second view? You think you're going to be paid for that? You really think you're going to be paid for that? Like, common sense. We're looking to cut costs, and you're thinking we're going to increase your views exponentially, pay you for all of that shit. No, the entire scheme is about to change. Views are out the door. It's all going to be watch hours now. And why do you think they moving from 4,000 to 8,000 watch hours? Because they want to see if people is really watching your shit. That's why. Oh, you can get all the views you want. We'll help you get more views, but are people going to watch your shit? My views are going through the roof, YouTube. Look at this, YouTube. I was getting 1,000 views per video, YouTube. Now I'm getting 19,000 views per video, YouTube. I'm a YouTuber now. I'm great. Well, why's your watch hours went down? Because ain't nobody watching your shit. That's what YouTube is figuring out right now. Who's watching what and who's clicking what. Views is a vanity metric. It makes all these people go nuts. My views are going down because nobody watches watch hours. I watch hours because I want to see who's really watching the average watch time on my videos. I want to see who's doing that shit, who's actually watching. And when I see something that's a watch hour of my watch time of like, let's say 6 minutes, and my video is, let's say 15 minutes, that means somebody watched for 15 and somebody clicked on it and didn't watch it. Then somebody watched for 15, then somebody clicked on it and didn't watch it. A lot of people click just to read your comments. So I'm good with that being halfway, as long as my metric is at least, I would say 25% to 50% of what the length of that video is. But my videos that are 45, 50 minutes, if I can get it over 10 minutes, that's a good metric. Because some people watch in spurts. They'll watch it for 10, 15 minutes, pause because they got some shit to do, come back to the video later. So now you got two 15-minute watches. So two 15-minute watches is not going to be a whole lot versus one 30-minute watch altogether. That's a long watch hour. But when you got two 15 minutes, it's not a whole lot. So I look at my watch hours all the time because I want to see exactly what's going on. YouTube, a lot of these people, they don't give a fuck. All they want to do, I just want to see, how many views I got. I want to see views. Look at all my views. That's what you ain't getting no views. And YouTube is like, these motherfuckers are psychotic. That's all they care about is views. Oh, we can fix that. They fucking nuts. All they want is views. Oh, we can fix that. You easy, motherfucker. You care about views. Oh, yeah, views. Oh, we can fix you. Oh, yeah, you short bus motherfucker. We got something for you. We gonna make sure you got 20,000 views. Oh, look at that. I got 20,000 views. Look at all my views. MicDrop ain't getting no views. Look at all my views. And then, what's your watch hours? People ain't watching this shit. Gotcha, bitch. Everybody's clicking right off. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, then I don't care about the view. Why ain't nobody watching my shit? Gotcha, bitch. Now your short bus is showing the fuck up to the party. The short bus is showing up now. Didn't we tell you a long time ago? We don't give a fuck about them views. Don't give a fuck about them views. See, motherfuckers want y'all cars, you must tell them, nope. Yeah, exactly. I ain't seen a new expedition yet. I'm gonna check it out. Though. Say, the gag is a lot of creators are not going to read the terms of service that's going to indicate its pay will be based on watch hours, not the views. Bam! Lavender Rose, you're ahead of your time. You're ahead of your time. I'm telling you. See, this is what I talk about at the barbecue, man. We got smart motherfuckers over here. Smart ass people are over here. Anybody with a normal to high IQ. If you normal to high IQ, you can see exactly what she's saying. It's all in the writing. You got to pay attention. Pay attention. All the short bus motherfuckers, the low IQ, oh, it's about the views. If you ain't getting no views, you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't getting no view, YouTube is like, we'll give you views. You want 20,000? Okay, we'll give you 20,000. Here you go, 20,000 views. Oh, look at this. I'm not going nowhere, man. My video's popping. 20,000 views, I'm popping. Okay, what's your watch hours on that? Oh, ain't nobody fucking watching it. Gotcha, bitch. You're going to be paid on watch hours, not views. Why do you think they said, well, now you need 8,000 watch hours, not 4? Because they want you to make sure that it's not views they're worried about. They're giving you views. They're saying, we're going to give you more views. If somebody click on your shit, it's a view. You can have it. But now you got to go for watch hours. Motherfuckers is crashing out. Oh, 8,000. 8,000? How the fuck I'm going to get 8,000? But we're giving you views, though. You can have all these views, but ain't nobody watching my shit. Then what's the point of a view if ain't nobody watching your shit? Now the short bus is showing up. All the people out there, oh, views. Look at all my views. But who's watching your shit? I'm telling you, man, a lot of people click on shit just to read the comments. They'll click on it and hit pause and go through all the comments. Just start going through all the comments just to see who's saying what's saying what. It ain't the views, man. It's not the views. It ain't the views. Say get them views as a payment sub. That's what it is. Oh, man. Only got $300 from YouTube. We're going to give you an extra 250,000 views, though. Okay, that works. That works. I'll take it. 250,000. Man, look at all these views. How much you can pay for them views? Man, they're not watching my shit. Gotcha, bitch. Look at all those views. Like, shit, YouTube is like, you ain't selling a product. You ain't selling a service. You ain't doing shit. We gonna give you you can have the views. You can have them, motherfucker. But you need to get them watch hours up. If ain't nobody watching your shit, you're done. You can have all the views you want. What's your average watch time? Now they're gonna be like, man, next would be 20,000 watch hours. You need 20,000 watch hours. That shit's crazy. Hey, shit, I think in the month, In my last month, I had like 177,000 watch hours or something crazy like that. I don't even know. I'm gonna go in here and see, because I can't even remember what my watch hours were. But it's true though, because they're gonna push for more and more watch hours. They ain't done. They not done. They're not done. Wait a minute. Damn it. I hate when I click the wrong shit. Come on, thing. Come on, thing. Come on, thing. What's my watch hours? Bonk. Come on, thing. Analytics. Let's go in here real quick. Yep, because when you said they're gonna go for 20,000 watch hours, oh yeah. In the last year, let's say 365 days in the last year. Yep, 176,000 watch hours in the last year. 176,000 watch hours, and that's the thing right there. This is what I'm gonna show you right here. Wait a minute, where the hell did this thing go? I just had it up there. All right. Right there will be fine. So this is what it's gonna be. See, on mine, this is over the past year. I had 176,000 watch hours over the past year. Telling people 20,000 watch hour is not out of the. I'm telling you, it's not out of the range of possibility. They will one day say you need 20,000 watch hours, because I'm a very small channel, very small. And I can get 176,000 watch hours as a very small channel. To tell people you need 20,000 watch hours in the last 365 days shouldn't be hard to do. It shouldn't be. Not if I can get 100. And I don't even get views. Just think about it. I'm a channel that people always say, you don't even get no fucking views, bro. You don't get no views. So if I don't get no views, but I can get 176,000 watch hours, 20,000 watch hours is not out of the question. They might make that a requirement. To get into the program, you need to crank out at least 20,000 watch hours. How do I do that? Live streams, and I do tutorials on how to fix cars. People don't watch my short videos, but when you do a tutorial on how to fix a car, people got to watch the beginning to the end to know how to do it. Because if they skip some shit, they might fuck their car up. Especially if they never worked on the car. They're going to watch that whole 40-minute video. So 40 minutes, let's say an hour. And if I can do that whole video for an hour, let's do heat management. Let's do heat management. Okay, here's my heat management video right here. So here's my heat management video. Let's go into the analytics of this. And I'm going to do the heat management video over the past year. Oh, that's it right there. What this says since published. So that's good. So this video, oh, that's last 365 days. So this one video over the last 365 days, this last video got 8,000 views. 8,000 views is all they got over the last 365 days. 8,000 views. But it got 598 watch hours. 598 watch hours, and only 8,000 people watched it. That means, and it's through YouTube searches where everybody's finding it. YouTube search and YouTube search and probably Google and Yahoo, because 26.7% is external. So people are finding it through search engines. They're finding this videos through search engines. Now, if I do the lifetime of this video, was 27,000 views, 2,000 watch hours. That's it, 2,000 watch hours on this video. And a lot of people watched it when it first came out. But since then, it just slowly trickles. It's just slowly trickling. You see some days where 50 people watch 40, because not a lot of people want to tackle a BMW heat thermostat. This is an 8-hour job. This is an 8-hour job right here. This heat thermostat is, and I did a 54-minute video on it. It's an 8-hour job. And I put it all the way down into 1 hour. So a lot of people watch this video because they want to say, what does it take when my thermostat is leaking and I got coolant all up under my BMW? How can I fix it? You got 8 hours? Because I did it. It's an 8-hour job. And I put it on video. And there's BMW techs. There's everybody in these. Like, you can look at the comments and people be like, I cram my phone down with the camera to get my eyes on the bolts behind the oil filter housing. Pain in the ass, but not bad. And here's another guy saying, I have a 2009 19 as well. Here's another one and say, thank you, brother. Another one's, brother, should I keep the battery connected? Like, people are always asking questions on these right here. Good job, man. This is great content. That's my brother Joker, man, right there. Hey, what's up, Joker? What's good? And here's very informative and straightforward. Great job, man. I'm doing the same job as soon as the parts get here. So people watch these videos, and I'm no mechanic, but I have this issue checked by BMW SA. Says heat management module replacement required. My car is still drivable, but warming. My car doesn't show up for 2 days, blah, blah, blah. So people are just asking about it. And there's some BMW technicians in here too. Somebody says, you should be a teacher, man. So this entire BMW thing here, this was an 8-hour job. 8-hour job. Somebody said, hey, thanks for the video, bro. I just completed this job in my car, but the hardest part is the electrical connectors and wiring harness. And I told him too about breaking the wiring harness and stuff. Be real careful and stuff like that. So, yep. Somebody said, hey, you're an amazing mentor and mechanic. Keep it up, brother. Because this was a hard job. Exactly, Eric, man. To be a technician, an automotive technician, you have to have patience. You can break a lot of wires. And that's why I was telling this guy here, and it's like, don't break shit. As you're replacing everything, he says, you got to be slow and careful with it. Getting the ECU harness locked into place takes patience because I don't want to break nothing. Glad you got it done. You got to be real patient. Some of these cars heat up and the plastic is brittle. So you have to understand that once you break it, you now have to replace that. You can't use it anymore. So be real careful or else you're going to make this repair a lot harder than what it really is. Yeah. Oh yeah. The reason why it's an 8-hour job, they wanted to drop the whole engine down on the table. And see, and I did it from the top. I did it all from the top. I took off the intake. I took off the hoses. I took out the ECU. I almost took out the alternator. I left the alternator in. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, man. It's like, man. So you need to check it out. You want to swing by the house to show you one? I'm driving one of the new body style Expeditions. Still got the Suburbans, but switching to Expeditions. Because the Expeditions are the V6. That's what it is, man. Them Expeditions are V6s. They V6 with the twin turbo. We don't go through a lot of gas, man. We don't go through all that gas that the big V8s be doing, but sheesh. Yeah, one of these, like I said, man, one of these days you're gonna have to swing by. I'll check it out. Today is a bad day because I got shit to do today. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, man. I'm gonna shoot you a text, man. I'm gonna check that shit out. And like I said, I like my 2019. I love it, man. But woo, these new ones, man, they make you want to spend some money. Yeah, yours is across not 365 days. I checked mine for life. I got 919. I have too much real life stuff. My channel started at 18. What does that tell you? Lazy people love views. I know it. Say, man. Say, and see, the thing is that most of my content actually comes from watching my mechanic stuff. That was just one of my mechanic videos there. But that one mechanic video was like, I think, what was it, 500 watch hours over the lifetime or something like that. 8,000 people watched it, over 500 watch hours. So that one video on my channel got about half of what your entire channel got. That one video, because it's a how-to video. When you start doing how-to videos, oh man, your views go through the roof because people need to see from beginning to end. They need to figure it out. So, okay, you did voiceovers. Oh yeah. Yep, you got to be gentle with them cars. So definitely, though, when you got 917 watch hours, what I say is look for what people want to fix. Like, look for things that are easy to fix. Let's say a hole in the wall. Do videos on how to fix a hole in the wall, or do videos on how to pull weeds or something. I don't know. You have to do a how-to, because how-tos people always search for, because they type in the thing, how do I this and that, how to get this done, how to do this. Once they type that into a search box, you're outside of YouTube now. Now you're in Google search engines. You're in, Bing search engines. You're in the MSN and Google. You're all in different search engines once you do the how-to. Because people don't usually come to YouTube and type how-to unless they're a YouTuber. Normal people who do Facebook or Instagram and all that, they just go to whatever search engine that's up in the top of their box. And they go, how do I remove valve stems from 2019 BMW? So when you make a video, say, how to remove valve stems from 2019 BMW, or how to remove, valve stems from BMW. That's going to get a lot of views because it's a how-to. And then you go to the how-to category and type in how-to. And they'll throw all your how-to videos in the how-to category. Bam, you're done. And that's what it is. Lazy people love views. That's what it is. I'm going to get some views. YouTube finna get a ass free views. This is gonna be so funny. YouTube giving out views like cotton candy. Hey, you want some views? Like Oprah. You get some views. You get some views. You get some views. They giving that shit out like Oprah Winfrey. You get some views. Motherfuckers, I'm like, yeah! Look at all my views. What's your motherfucking watch hours? I didn't think that far. Yeah, exactly. They gonna start paying people about watch hours, man. Say, I watch a lot of these so-called YouTube content creators, and they do YouTube full-time, especially ones who call themselves full-time RVers. I don't understand. If you're a full-time RVer, you just live in an RV, that's it. Can I call myself a full-time homeowner or some shit? Hey, I'm a full-time homeowner, motherfucker. I'm a full-time apartment renter. Like, what we full-time, whatever the fuck we do, I'm a full-time apartment renter. What does a full-time apartment renter do? I pay my motherfucking rent. That's what a full-time, like, if you're a full-time RVer, what's the difference from being a full-time apartment renter? It's just where you live. It's like people make content out of any fucking thing. Hey, you want to see me be a full-time RVer? You want to see me be a full-time apartment renter? You want to see what I do when I'm renting my apartment every year? I'm going to show you every day what I do as I rent my apartment. Every day. I'm a full-time apartment renter. I'm going to show you what I do. First, I walk out to my covered parking. It's my assigned parking spot. I get in my car. I drive out the front gate. I wave at the people that know me. I don't wave at the people that don't. Then I get out of the apartment. It's like, motherfucker, what does a full-time RVer do? The same shit a full-time apartment renter does. They just live in that motherfucker. That's it. You gonna make content out of living in an apartment? Yeah. And then I drive around the corner and I'm now at the stoplight. This here's a stoplight outside of the apartment that I rent full time. It's crazy. Whole light right there, whole light. It's like, man, I know, bro, they got videos of how fast toilet seats go down. Exactly. Like, these motherfuckers getting views, baby. I want some views. I'm showing up back at the apartment that I rent full time. I'm now driving back in. I need to stop by the leasing office because that's where the mailbox is. Let me show you where the mailboxes are. These are the mailboxes for everybody who rent apartments full time. You're like, motherfucker, you live there. Yes, but it's full time. Like, oh, I give a fuck about no. They say everything is full time. They think that shit gonna make a whole new niche. Ooh, full time. And now that I got my mail, I'm walking right back to my car outside, and this is where we park when we get our mail, and we can use these because we're renting this place full time. Follow me. Now I'm back at my covered parking spot. My sign. These are my steps that lead up to my apartment right there because I rent full time, so they give me access to my apartment and allow me to use these steps to get to that door. That's my door. I rent that apartment full time. Motherfuckers like, this is not content. You're fucking with us, bro. It's like, motherfuckers, everything is full time now. It's like, dude, I'm just watching a bunch of full time shit. Like, what is it? I actually eat at my house full time. This is me cooking in my kitchen. I cook here all the time. This is full time. These are my dogs. I own them full time. Like, I don't take them to the dog pound or anything. They just live with me. These are my dogs full time. Let me show you what it's like to be a full time dog owner. This is my puppy right here. Like, motherfucker, everything can't be full time. That's a whole fucking niche, full time. These people are fucking crazy, man. They're fucking crazy. I'm like, man, toilet seats fucking go up fast full time. Man, people will make content out of any fucking thing. You want to see me do this full time? Like, sure, let's watch. Let me see what this feels like full time. This is me paying my rent. I'm sitting at my table. I have to actually go on my phone to pay through an app they have. They provide an app for people who rent full time. I'm renting this place full time. It's mine. My name is on the lease. Here's my lease. It says I can have this place for the next 6 months full time. Not part time. It's mine for 6 months full time. No bullshit. You can do this. Motherfucker's like, so you live there. That's all it is, motherfucker. You live there. Are you playing games with me? These fucking people. Exactly. Fucking full-time fools. That's about it. You motherfuckers are full-time fools. You watch anything that says full-time, and if the shit say full-time, I'm watching this shit. I'm gonna see what it's like to be full-time. It's like, okay. You live there. That's it. Just say you live there, motherfucker. Be done. I'm telling you, always the views. I gotta get views. It's like, man, I drive to work full time. Like every day, I drive to work. It's like a full-time thing for me. Nobody takes me. I do it myself. You want to ride with me? Come with me. I'll show you how driving to work full-time will help you keep your job. Like, motherfucker, it's called showing up to work. That's what it's not driving full-time. Your ass is taking your ass to work. That's what it's called. No, but it's full-time. I do this every day. And I take myself home full-time. No, that means you taking your ass home. It ain't no full-time involved. These motherfuckers make a niche out of anything. I'm full-time taking myself to work. No, motherfucker, you going to work. See, imagine living part-time, meaning half the time you're living outside and stinking. I know it. I live in my apartment half time, like whatever. This is me buying my dream truck. This is me crying. They repoing my truck. Exactly. It's like a whole fucking cycle of content. This is me buying my dream truck. This is me letting them fucking repo my shit because I didn't pay it. Because I'm full-time on YouTube. Whatever, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Well, we be on this thing for 2 hours and 30 minutes to the T. And guess what? The camera did not turn off because I have the fan right here blowing up this way and the fan in the back blowing this way. I'm figuring out how to keep my equipment cool in here. I'm figuring it out, man. I'm figuring it out. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me on this live stream. Like I said, we're going to try to do mic drop mornings. I was a little late today. I had to sleep in. I got stuff to do late. But I will try to be out again, man. I'm going to try to do this 5, 6 a.m. every day. I'm going to try to do 5. Today I was like 7. But I'm going to try to do 5, 6 a.m. mic drop mornings, barbecue for breakfast. We're going to try to do this, man. This is a fun series. I have fun with y'all. We wake up laughing, cracking up, having a good time, getting our day started. Thank you for Tima, my man Eric, Miss X, TJ, my man Manny's out there. I know Stan, he's out there working too. Greg, my brother Greg. Man, you guys came through. Candace, I know you probably listening in. She's like, I can't type right now. I'm full-time. I'm driving full-time right now. Like, no, motherfucker, you're just going somewhere. No, I'm driving full-time. Motherfuckers are crazy with that full-time shit, man. Oh, Eric, all good, brother. All good, brother. I'm glad you came through, man. I always thought I had another mechanic around, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have to check out some of your content too, because I know I do a lot with mechanic work, but I learn things from watching other mechanics. There's so many tricks of the trade, man. And I love watching other guys work because it shows me that I might be doing something not as efficiently as I should be doing it. And I tell people, watch mechanic videos. Even if it's a repair you've done, look at somebody else do that same repair, and you might learn something. I learned how to retract the e-brake on these cars. I do it manually. I'll get a Allen key and I'll retract it manually like this. Bro, I was watching Rich Rebuilds. You know what he did? He applied power to the e-brake using 2 leads, and it said, whizz, and it retracted. I'm sitting there like, bro, I've been doing this shit by hand for years. This dude applied power to it. He just got like a little thing that said, bzz, positive, negative, the shit retracted. I'm sitting there just looking at the wall like, I've been doing this shit. And that's why I love looking at other mechanic videos, bro. You learn some shit that just make you just look at like, how dumb am I? Leads. It's an e-brake. Leads. It's an electric brake. Durr. I've been doing this shit. And everybody's like, dude, I love doing it the manual way. Me too, but I didn't know there was an electrical way you could do it. Rich Rebuilds taught me that shit, man, but I'm gonna have to check out some of your videos, see what I can learn from you, man. I love learning shit all the time. Keeps my day going. But I appreciate you guys for watching the barbecue. There will be a video dropping at 10 a.m. It's just about monetization. I was going over Honcho's video. Some of you guys sat through that live stream with me already, but it's for people who probably didn't see it. It's on a very long live stream, so I chopped it down. But I appreciate you guys rocking me on the live stream. Thank you guys for all the super chats this morning. I'm gonna get in here, eat me some breakfast, man. And I hope you start your day great. This is what we call barbecue for breakfast. Mic drop mornings. Mornings with mic drop, whatever I call it, mic drop mornings. We're gonna start our days like this. Appreciate you guys. We'll do this again tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow. Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday. This is what we're gonna do. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get this music going. Shout out to all the true believers out there, dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you.
Now this for the gaga chew. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching through. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the gaga chew. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad leave, kids grieve, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood done went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke out the bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of penance hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the droughts that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets, cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you, see you on the bench dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, but this for the gaga chew. We the gaga chew. For all my people out there that's true believers, you know what I'm saying, out there spreading that energy, spreading the word out there. I might not do it. These fake creators out there, they trying to do it to use it against you. I'm saying don't give up. Stay a gaga chew if that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be ashamed of believing in the Lord. Don't be ashamed of that. Do what you do. Don't worry about us. We just out here creating content, having a good time. But do not let nobody use that against you. You gotta peep that out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? We at the barbecue, and this is how we get down.
Okay, guys, let's come through. God was coming. It was coming through. People watching my stuff.
We the gaga chew.
It get hot in that kitchen, boy. But you still gotta cook. And guess what? People gonna be coming with plates out. And they gotta be fed. You the chef, dog. You cooking.